Make yourself comfortable in chat. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
All right, 10 seconds. I'm not muting us because it's so hard to mute us.
So we're just talking over this nonsense.
We're just talking over nonsense, yeah. That's fine.
Welcome, viewers.
We're vaguely professional. 1 second now. Shh.
This is the XboxCast.
Hello and welcome to Game Face. This time we're going to talk about all our games after defeating the demons that we had at work today.
Marbles.
We just hear Lee sigh in the background.
White man's magic, that's what the problem is.
Yeah, it is indeed. And we are in that industry, which is a bit frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to make the white man's magic work.
It just doesn't work. Why? I don't know. Because today's not a good day for it.
Yeah, today's not a good day. Nothing's changed, but today's not a good day.
Exactly, yeah.
It is what it's
Brilliant.
just how it is.
It is. Just wait. It was. I literally just had to be patient.
Man, well, now you know how to fix firewalls.
Well, that's how you reboot them. I don't know if that fixes them.
Well, I mean, it's a joke for a reason. Turn it off and on again.
No, I know. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
And if it still doesn't work, turn it upside down.
Don't you call somebody?
No, you turn it upside down while your friend is calling someone.
Oh, that's right. Because that's what my Xbox, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's how your Xbox got fixed.
Yeah, my Xbox was fixed by turning it upside down. So, top tip of the week: turn it off and on again, and then turn it upside down, and then off and on again.
And you'll find that works.
That's it. It'll be fixed.
It's made in North America, so the gravity on this side of the hemisphere is a bit
I was
weird.
confused.
Yeah, so it's got to just be upside down.
That's perfect. Okay.
Now we know.
Now we
Well,
know.
we're not here to talk tech at you guys.
Well, that was
actually here to
Xbox
talk
tech, though.
games.
That was actually Xbox tech, though. At
It
least
was
vaguely.
Xbox tech.
Yes.
Vaguely. We kind of did bring it back in a roundabout way. So we're here to tell you about our games and back to your backlog. And I'm Carl, joined by Lee and Simone. So, apart from Lee fighting with his firewall, how you been, Mr. Lee?
I've been okay. I think. I'm moving house in 2 days. This is exciting.
So when is moving day?
Saturday. I got the keys on Thursday, and I move on Saturday. But I've got boxes yesterday to start packing. Which I'll do at some point.
Thursday's the whole box up, move some stuff across.
Correct. And Friday. I've got Thursday and Friday off work, so I'll do that. And then Saturday is big stuff.
Ah, the guys are coming with the truck.
Yeah, and internet works on Saturday.
Oh, okay. So that explains why you don't want to move across just yet.
No, it might be fine on Saturday. Like, if the internet's working, it won't take me long to get up going.
No, it won't. But the internet working on the day you move in.
I know. They told me 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, okay, just plug your modem in. I was like, okay.
Okay.
I've been here before, but sure, let's do that.
Yep. We've all been there before. Internet will be connected on this day. You go,
Yep.
right. So 3 days later.
I got a text from Chorus today saying stuff's happening. I was like, I hope not, because I think you're just turning something on in the exchange, not actually doing anything. It's just an account change. So hopefully nothing's been changed.
Oh, they've gone and they dug up the whole place, haven't they?
I know, they have. They've taken out the aunt, they put a new aunt in, they put it upside down, then turn it on.
Put in the toilet.
Put in the toilet. So if I'm really echoey next week, it's because I'm in the toilet doing the podcast.
Well, at least, our content will be at the same level.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. I might have lots of blankets around me in the toilet, just stop the echo. You see me cocooned behind us, in the speaker like that. Going,
that'd be hilarious. At least it'll be a comfy chair.
That's throne, yes.
Yeah, definitely. Well, the most amazing thing, because we're also moving in a couple days' time, a week or so, I was on the website for the ISP, and I put in the address of where we're moving into in their address checker. And I was like, oh, yeah, cool. It's got what Aussies call internet here, inverted commas. And then I was like, okay, cool, it's got internet. I'm just going to leave it for now, because on the app that they have, you can just tell them, I'm moving to this address on this date, and you press enter, and then magic happens in the background. Anyway, a couple of days later, they give me a call, and they go, you've put this address into our website, so when are you moving? And I go, okay, right, so this is the move-in day, but I'm still going to need the internet at the other place. And they go, no, that's fine. They'll have 3 days of overlap of the internet connected at both places.
Ooh.
And they'll just go, and if there's a problem, let us know, and we will get it sorted for you.
So I had the same conversation. They said to me, no, once we change it over, and that's it. Huh. So I have internet until Saturday, and then I have no internet here, and who knows after that?
Question mark.
Question mark, yes. It's in the lap of the gods, basically, after that day.
Amazing. Well, at least Aussie has some things right.
But has it happened yet, though?
It hasn't happened yet.
No,
but
see,
we wait
I
and see.
moved house. It took 3 weeks for them to sort the internet out. And they get telling me that my telephone was broken. No, it's your phone is broken. It's like, no, it's not my phone. My phone worked yesterday at my old place, and today it's not working. I don't think it broke while I picked it up and moved it houses. I'm pretty sure I didn't drop it or do anything to it. No, it's definitely a phone. Okay, and then mysteriously a tech person turned up, like a Unison guy turned up one day without telling me, and then it worked after that. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, he fixed the phone. What did he do?
Yeah,
did he turn it upside
exactly.
down?
Didn't come into my house, didn't do anything. It was someone outside the house that they fixed.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, yeah, it didn't tell me. It just started working all of a sudden. And I'd noticed the van, because I took off 2 weeks to move house. I was like, I'm going to take 2 weeks off and actually just do this properly.
Yep.
And I had no internet for 2 weeks. And then on the last day of going back to work, I had internet because I saw this stupid Unison guy stood there fixing it.
Oh,
And they never rang up and told me at all, or apologised, or I hated them. I wrote a really angry email to them prior to this because I was so annoyed with them and their uselessness.
Strongly worded email.
Strongly worded. I got a phone call from Tom, who was a Kiwi guy, and it was actually nice to talk to a Kiwi guy. He was reasonably helpful. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Not John from India.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, no, proper Kiwi guy. So angry emails do work, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Angry tweets don't. I tweeted at someone, and I just got the competitor tweet going, Carl, if you're going to move to us, feel free to give us a call. We'll give you a good deal.
That's very interesting. So they monitor in the opposition's Twitter accounts.
Yeah, pretty clever.
Interesting.
It's very clever, yeah.
So maybe we might.
Because I complained at Spark for, what was it I was trying to get? Oh, I wanted to get an Xbox, one of their Xboxes where you pay $20 a month.
Oh, yep.
So I said to
All
Spark,
access.
this is ridiculous. I don't want to go to Spark, but I want one of the Xboxes. And they were like, whoa, just come to us. It'll be fine. I'm like, no, you don't.
You're missing the point.
Missing the point. I don't want to go to you. I just want the Xbox deal, not the Spark bit.
Yeah, can I just pay you $20 a month and you give me an Xbox?
That's right. That's basically what I was saying. They're like, no, come over. It's great. Look, we have cookies.
Look, and Xboxes.
I don't want your cookies.
Where's your Xbox, Lee? We've got Xboxes.
Mm.
Spark has Xboxes. Come to Spark.
This was prior to us buying one when it came up.
Oh.
I was like, I'll just contact these guys, see if I can get one cheap.
Oh, yes.
Because I was going to pay anyway, but no. Not going to Spark.
Amazing. And Simone, how are you?
You haven't
You've
said
been
much,
sitting
Simone.
here
You
very
all right?
quiet.
Yes, just giggling or smiling away to yourself.
As I do. I've been a bit under the weather the last couple of days.
Oh, no.
But,
Stress of moving.
Well, I'm not really sure. A similar thing happened a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if you remember, where it felt like I was almost getting sick. And the theory was that the stress was keeping it at bay. And I don't know, recovered. I had sore throat for a week and nothing happened, no cough or anything. And then what's today? Tuesday. Sunday night, I'm getting sick. My throat is unbearable. And my head feels really heavy. So I just slept for like 10 hours. And in the morning, my throat was not as sore. That's Monday, and now it's Tuesday, and it's even less sore. So, I don't know. No sniffy nose, no coughing, nothing. Just sore, just pain.
Just pain.
Just pain.
You know, sometimes though, because you might be relaxing because you actually know you're moving house now, like everything's sorted. So you're like, okay, this is all cool, and your body's going, oh, cool. Now I can get sick because I don't have
Yes.
to do stuff. Could be that.
Well, that's what I thought. But
Yeah.
this sore throat, that's not me getting sick. You know what I mean? Nothing happened. It was just a sore throat. So, I don't know. Maybe it's COVID 2.0.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. It's just the The vid hasn't hit yet.
No vid.
Right.
Or it's like COVID-9. It's not ramped up to 19 yet. I think I'm funny. No one else is laughing.
That's right. Yeah, we just
Hilarious.
nodded.
Well,
We just
no, Lee's had a long day. So,
I've had a long day.
cut him some slack.
Yes.
Oh, man, fine. I'll tone my jokes down so that he can understand them.
Make him simpler.
All right. Well, we're back to your backlog. We have been here for the past 9 days. And we are going back to our backlogs and finding out what we're actually playing.
I was so confused by that comment then, but yes, I see what you're saying now.
Yes.
It's the 9th of August.
Yes,
it
we've
is.
been there for 9 days. So it's the 9th. Catch up.
I'm there. I just had to go 9. We've been here for like 10 minutes, maybe 9 minutes.
The setup felt like it took 9 hours, 9 days.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're playing games in our backlog that we haven't started yet. Or the idea was that we hadn't started yet and we've been meaning to get to. And this leads to some very interesting games being played. So, Mr. Lee, do you want to take us away with what you've been playing?
Okay, so I've been playing Control.
And
I'm 10 hours in.
okay,
So I've been playing it most of the week, really. And I've done 8 missions out of the 10 missions.
Oh, wow, that was quick.
that is quick.
I know. Yeah, I thought so too. The missions are quite short sometimes. Like some of the mission ones where you just missions are actually quite short.
Have you been doing any side missions?
Yeah, I've done about 6 side missions, possibly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not done a huge amount of side missions. Because what I've decided to do, because I want to play a few games this month, I want to actually just almost mainline this.
Yeah.
But I'm discovering that you have to do side missions sometimes just to get yourself extra skills and extra kind of. There's a whole bunch of what do you call them, powers that you get from doing the side missions.
That's right.
Yeah, and achievements I've noticed specifically tied to
Yes.
side missions as well. Yeah,
Yes.
which is a bit cheeky because they're not written down as anything until you get them, and then it's a secret. You're like, so defeating the big guy with the big eye, that big eye thing, that was an achievement for completing that and stuff like that. And
Nice.
yeah, so what do I think? I think the game's cool. I'm still not sure what's going on though. 8 missions in.
I think that's the type of game it is, isn't
It's
it?
just really confusing because you don't really know who you are or why, what you're trying to do almost to a point. Your actual end game is not really that obvious
No,
because you
that's
kind of
true.
you have mini missions that you go on. You're like, I must sort this out, but you don't really have an overarching idea what you're doing, other than trying to get rid of the hiss, I guess. But that's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like you're helping out lots of people. You're almost doing like it's like Monster of the Week mission. I don't think they're linked to a point, but not really, because you go off and save some guy, and then he comes back and hangs out in the main area where everyone else is, and then you go off and do something else, and then he hangs out in the main area. Then you go and find somebody who's kind of important to you, maybe related, and then he goes and hangs out in the main area. So they're all kind of just everyone keeps going back to the main area all the time. And then there's a janitor, and who knows what the janitor's doing?
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Spanish guy. Yeah.
Yeah, with his pony Walkman, which I thought was amazing. It made me laugh. I thought these guys don't like Sony PlayStations. That's really funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I noticed it yesterday. I was just did his mission where you kind of go through it's kind of like a weird dream sequence one almost, and then you get at the end of it. I noticed there's a pony Walkman.
Oh, wow. I didn't notice that at all.
So because it's a reward at the end of the. Yeah, I don't know who's playing this, who's completing much of this game, but yeah, it's one of the.
Sure.
You get it. You get the Walkman, and it's a pony as you passes it to you. I was like, that's awesome because you don't notice it until that point though. I think it's because they're kind of hidden. You do see the orange headphones though, right at the beginning, don't you?
Yep.
So it's definitely the original Walkman from way back.
Man, okay.
So you own it now, do you?
Yes, because that's part of the mission.
Have
isn't
you done the mission that's like Alice in Wonderland, where you put the headphones on?
it? No, I've got that. I think it must be mission 9.
That
so
is the best mission.
Oh, okay, cool,
It's absolutely incredible.
awesome, cool.
Yes.
I've not done it. No, I got to the end of 8, and I was actually trying to do one of the side missions, trying to get one of the guys. And I was really struggling to get him, and it's the guy that is a big block in the middle, and he appears behind it. Can't remember his name. Oh, he's really hard to kill though because he's got.
What are his
he's got-
powers?
Blockman.
He flies around and you can't hit him that well. He's flying, so it's hard to hit him. He dodges all the time, and he
Isn't
throws things at you.
everyone
He just
flying
keeps.
in this game?
No. He throws
You
things at
fly.
you. That's his skill.
So he flies and
Okay.
throws things at you.
I've got him down to there's he has a shield which takes a couple hits with something, and then all his health got down to that much left, and he killed one of his plebs killed me. I was like, oh my god.
His plebs. His groupies.
Yeah, his groupies. Yeah. It's cool. It is cool. It's very weird. It's a very strange game, definitely.
How
It's-
creepy have you found it?
Yeah, especially playing headphones because what I've been playing is playing with Kinsman, and I'm talking to Kinsman, and then there's just weirdness happening the whole time, and you're always hearing things all the time. There's always clicking and banging and noises and fights and stuff happening in the background all the time as well.
Yep.
Yep. I do
Yep.
hate the dying where you keep losing your credits though. That annoys me, especially when you're doing something which is stupid and you fall off a cliff, and it costs you 2,000 credits. You're like, wow.
You fall off a cliff and it
Wow.
costs you money.
It does, yeah. It costs you kind of. I don't know what they are. This is what you spend to upgrade your gear, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah, not sure it's a very good mechanic actually getting punished for dying, especially when it's kind of really easy to die.
It is very easy to die, but it's also quite easy to rack up those numbers again.
It is, but it still annoys them, especially you lose it 3 or 4 times in a row.
Yep.
And then you lose like 10,000. You're like, ow, that was.
Well, it could kind of be an incentive to make sure that you spend them when you have enough to do something with.
Yes. I find because you pick up other sort of items, don't you? Those are actually kind of worthless on their own. You need other stuff to make them worth more, don't you? To upgrade gear. And I find I struggle to get. Yeah, components. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I find those hard to find. So half the time I haven't got enough components to find anyway. So losing them. I just notice it when they go minus 2,000. You're like, yeah, that was really annoying.
I don't even think I remember it, but it didn't bug me.
It's just in the back of my mind, that's all, when I die. Especially if I go and because you find the control points, that's where you can do upgrades and stuff. And you get that you're like, oh, right, I can do upgrades here. And then I find I'm actually short of the other components, not the big one. But I don't want to be at a point where I'm missing out on the little ones to upgrade something.
Right, yes.
The things that are easy, yes.
Yep.
It's cool. It's good. It's a very beautiful game. Lovely looking game. Cutscenes are amazing looking. Really cool. The destruction of everything is fun.
Yes. So much fun. Love going into the bathrooms and just
wrecking
causing mayhem.
Oh no, looking for something, honest. Just destroying them because you're like, I might be one of those. What are those boxes? What are they? You know the boxes that you find? What are they? Other than give you stuff, what are they actually?
I don't really know. To be honest, they
Okay.
remind me of the boxes in Fallen Order.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
You mean
nothing's
story-wise?
explained. This is the whole thing about this whole story. There's nothing really explained in the story. Maybe at the end it
No.
explains the whole thing, but nothing gets explained. You're literally just going, oh, right, I've got to go and find Bob now because Bob's really helpful to get me into this area. And that's, that's the next mission. And then you do this because you want to, because the first thing you do is try and get everything working again. So you've got to go find Bob to go and turn on something to make everything work. And then there's a whole.
But because you don't know anything, are you still finding it intriguing?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I've
find-
plowed through these missions reasonably quickly because it's kind of fun to go through them. I like the fighting's
is.
fun. The fighting's really cool.
Fighting's fun. I found the missions to be intriguing because they were always unexpected.
Yes.
Whatever happens is not something I expected to happen.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear what you think about Mission 9.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of. So what I'm thinking, I don't know. Can you go back and do the side missions once you completed the game? Once you've done mission 10, or do I need to say I can? Okay, cool.
No, you're good.
Okay, sweet. I might just keep going through the main missions then, because I'm way powerful enough to do the main missions, but I'm not powerful enough to do some of the side missions, which is really odd.
Yeah. Some of the side missions are difficult. And some of those jukebox missions
I haven't
are
done any
very
of those
hard.
yet. I haven't done any of those yet, actually. Yeah, I did
Wait
pick
till
up the
the end.
jukebox. Yeah, so that's a good point. Yeah, because I haven't got all the 50 attribute points spent. Whatever points they are, I haven't spent that yet, so I haven't fully souped up myself yet. I just like using push. I like pushing fire extinguishers at people because they explode.
Yeah. And the achievement for 50 upgrade points or something, don't worry about that. When you play the DLC, there's more than enough upgrading to
Okay,
do,
to
so
pick it
you will
up.
get it naturally.
Yeah, that's most of them are like that, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, well, without the DLC, you do have to look for them. But
Right,
with the
okay.
DLC, it makes that
it
achievement a
easy.
whole lot easier.
Yeah, it feels like the achievements are about right as well. They're kind of there's enough. I've got like 20 odd achievements or something, and I'm probably a reasonable part of the way through the game now. So
Yeah, nice and spread out.
yes,
It's such a good game.
yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah. I
Do
think
you
I'm
feel
just
like
going to
it's
try.
tied a lot to Alan Wake?
No, not in the slightest. No,
Interesting. Okay.
no.
You're wrong.
Okay. I know I'm wrong. I say that on purpose because in the game it doesn't give you any Alan Wake vibes at all.
Right.
To
you
me,
mean
it doesn't.
vibes.
Yeah,
Sure.
no vibes
That's
whatsoever.
fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I know I'm wrong because of DLC, but
I'm hoping Kyle will play this for October actually because it's creepy.
Oh yes. Okay.
The other thing, and we have an entire podcast which I need to release.
yeah, you do.
But there's a really cool bit which Kyle has seen in my playthrough of the hotel that you go through.
That hotel's annoying.
It's annoying but very satisfying when you get it right.
Yeah.
It's
What was
so
one?
unpredictable. Every time you go there, it's a different way to get out.
Yes, that's right. And I didn't even understand the first time I got through it. I had no idea how I did it. I just did it. It worked. I was like, oh, sweet. And I got out and I got the key and then went into the room. And then do 3 times in the light and you get out. I was like, sweet. And then the second time, I actually had to think about pressing because you ping the bell, don't you, on the hotel?
bell.
I had no idea that's what it did. Because I walked in, walked
Oh.
around, walked back, pinged the bell, went back and went, oh, door's open, that's weird. And then went there. I had no idea I'd actually done that. I could have just pinged the bell because it was there. Press X, okay. Then
I mean,
actually.
that's what you do in every game.
Exactly.
No,
Bell,
no, I
ping.
love I love that story though, because that's exactly what happens. You do something and you go, "Oh, the door opened. Whoops."
And sometimes you because like the one with the janitor, you have to find the janitor door there. I was really confused because as part of his story, mission 8 is to go and to go through the hotel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I was looking for the door. I was on the phone on the thing to Kinsman time, going, "Well, this is dumb. This has now completely changed the real puzzle, and I don't know what I'm doing. This is ridiculous. How many times I got lost in this game is ridiculous. How many times I get lost as well." Because you go, there's a dot. Oh, so I didn't click when I got it though in that room. I was like, oh, that makes complete sense. But at the time, I was like, this is stupid and makes no sense.
So complainy.
I know. I keep getting lost on that game because it goes. There's a little yellow diamond in this place, and you go, okay, cool. So you go towards it, and then you cannot get there because you've actually got to go around. But it doesn't really give you any clues how to get to a lot of the places. There's no kind of walk this way to get here areas.
Yeah. I don't want to bore the listeners with just talking about Control, but the map, it was difficult, and that was probably the worst part about the game. Was maybe the map.
You've got to look at the
Mine
levels,
bugged.
haven't you? You've got to look at the levels. That's what it is. So it's different coloured greys is where
Yes.
you have to go up or downstairs.
But my
pages
game
to
also
work that out.
bugged with the map.
Oh,
Sometimes
okay.
the map would not show.
Oh, that's.
It would just show where I am in a black expanse.
Oh, that'd be hard.
So yeah, that's pretty hard.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah. What were you playing? Were you playing the definitive
Not the
edition?
ultimate.
Oh, I'm playing the
The
ultimate
one that was on
edition.
Game Pass.
Ah, I see. Okay. Or maybe they fixed it for the ultimate edition then.
Maybe.
Probably.
I've had no bugs, but not a buggy game at all. I've not been kicked out. I've not had any issues. The instant restart thing works great.
Yes,
Instant
it
resume
does.
works awesome. Yeah.
Although for my version, sometimes quick resume would screw up the sound.
I've
think.
had maybe one time no signal. No, I don't think so. No, I think I've been fine. I've had no issues with it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's been good. That's
So-
probably why I've played it so quickly because I don't have to reload it when it. Sometimes just rubbish breaks. You know, I've got to restart the game and it's a pain in the ass and whatever. But now you just jump and do
Fire
stuff.
it away.
Yeah. So what do you reckon, Carl? What are you going to play for October?
Oh, I don't know. It sounds like Control's a good one to play, but I was hoping to hang out for Alien Isolation because that's going to be a very scary game, and I do like me aliens.
Are you going to stream it?
Ooh, maybe.
From behind the couch, he'll stream it and then he'll get the delay, so he doesn't actually have to deal with it in real life. He'll watch
there
his
we go.
Twitch account, then he can.
I'll watch the Twitch because then at least the noise goes on the screen, and
Yeah.
then Twitch goes and then I'm like, oh no, that was coming.
I know that's coming. I was ahead of that. There's no fire.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
It's
But
cool. It's kept me
Control-
intrigued. It's kept me going. Like 8.5 hours, 9 hours.
Yep.
Nice.
Pretty much all week I've played it. Really.
Cool.
Yeah, it's been good.
Oh, very cool. So you think you're going to finish it by the end of the month?
Oh, easy. Yeah. I'll do
And
the
are you going to do the
missions.
DLC?
I will maybe not do the DLC. I might just leave the DLC.
Oh,
The
yeah,
DLC
save it for
is
another time.
a bit long.
It's
If
the
you're
same
wanting
sort of
to.
length, isn't it? Really.
It's a bit shorter, but maybe only
It's
by
weird.
2 or 3 hours.
It's weird because it says 30 to 40 hours to complete the game.
Maybe
To
that
100%
includes
it.
the side.
100%. I know, but
Right.
I'd have thought doing the missions would have done most of the game. You'd have thought, but because I'm looking at this thinking, so I don't know how long mission 10 and 9 and 10 are, but they're not that long. Surely they're not going to be more than half an hour each, are they?
No,
No.
no. I think you have. I think they're collectibles. That's maybe what takes the longest time.
I've picked up 100 odd things already. I don't know. I just think I can do this in probably 10 hours, I reckon. Like, do most of the main missions 10 hours and then go back and do the side missions, DLC.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know those. As you play, sometimes those missions come up for you to take out a certain person.
Yes, I haven't done those yet, yeah. The
Right. Countermeasures.
Countermeasures, that's it, yeah. I've
Right.
done one of those, maybe two.
Okay. Well, you have to do 25 for an
25, yeah,
achievement.
that's right, yeah.
So that's possibly why. There's also an achievement for spending 100 ability points.
Yes.
But otherwise, no. I mean, it's not long.
No, it's good because I can do this game and then go and do something else and always go back and actually do the DLC and do all the kind of clean up bits.
Yep.
To get all the it's cool.
It is
Interesting side missions. And side missions are quite cool. That poor guy looking at that fridge.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Things
That
like
was
that.
maybe one of my favorite stories.
Yeah, things like that. It's kind of cool. It's kind of, yeah, especially when you
So-
talk to the guy down there who's supposed to. He's like, "Oh, I forgot about him. That's Gary or whatever his name was. Was it? It was some sort of name like that,
I
wasn't it?"
don't know.
He's like,
Carl,
"Oh no, I
there's-
forgot about him."
There's
Poor
this
guy.
room where it's kind of like a prison. Each of these items that is a special item has its own room, and it has some weird abilities that sometimes you have to look out for. Now, there's this fridge that stays normal so long as you're looking at it, and these guys work in shifts to carry on looking at it. Otherwise, it does horrible things. So yeah, the one guy that he's there, and Lee will remember the story better than I do, but he has to watch it, and he needs to go to the loo, or the person
He'd been
hasn't
watching
come.
it for a day. He was
Yeah,
going to,
right.
His eyes were hurting. That's what he was saying. I've been here for a day now. My eyes are hurting. I need to go and do something. Like I need to get away.
Did his relief not come?
No, because of the lockdown, because of the hiss.
Oh, that's right. So
Yeah.
they've locked down the entire building.
Yeah. And what was worse was his guy in charge, supervisor guy, had forgotten about him.
Yep.
Because you go back and say, "Hey, there's a guy looking at a fridge." He's like, "Oh no! Oh, he's been there for a day. Oh, somewhere I'll sort it out." And you go back and then try to help the guy.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which turns
nice.
into a really nasty fight as well. That
Yes,
stupid
I
eye
think-
thing.
I think I left that fight and came back later.
Oh, I managed to do it. I did complete it, but you have to keep moving. You have to keep as far away as possible from that eye thing as possible because his tentacles come down and make holes in the ground.
Yes,
And I
that's
kept
right.
kept dying all the time, falling down the holes, more rather than dying because he hit me.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Right,
So I
so
worked
there's-
out keep far away, and then as long as you hit him in the eye with something, he actually does quite a lot of damage. You just got to keep far away from him.
So what I'm hearing is that there's a fridge that
Yep.
has an eye with tentacles.
Something like that.
All right.
Just take that as a
Cool.
Take that.
Sounds interesting.
That's an example. That's a side mission, and it's a quite long side mission because of that stupid fight at the end of it. And also you talk to him initially, and it's like try and help him, but you can't do anything until you've done this whole other stuff, and then it flicks over to. So there's some of the stuff's linked. You can't just go and do stuff if you want to. You have to complete certain bits first.
Oh, it sounds very cool.
That's good. Yeah, you like it. Side mission. There's no pants to change though. You can't change clothes or hats.
Yeah.
Yes, you can, Lee.
Oh.
You just have to unlock it.
Oh, I see. Okay, because I looked, I had a little coat hanger thing, and there's no options now. So what's the point? It's just disappointing.
I was about
I
to
think
say,
you
I was
get-
pretty sure Simone was running around in her pajamas.
Yeah, because you've got a code, right? Like P2 or something. P2? I think it's P2. And yeah, you have kind of like prison pajamas, but they're grey.
Okay, I haven't had this option yet.
You might get them at the end of the game.
And then
Okay.
Simone runs around in pajamas,
Yeah.
shooting enemies.
One thing I noticed was she talks to herself, but when she does it, it's not like you'll notice in chorus when she whispers the go on tour chorus. Sneeze.
Bless you.
Excuse me. But she actually talks out loud and then says stuff in her head, but it says it so it's like her mouth doesn't move, but she says it, which is how it should be done. Chorus people, not whispering, because whispering is weird and creepy.
I think what I'm understanding here is men don't like being whispered to.
We don't mind it, but we don't need to know what you like. It's just the way she was whispering it. It was kind of
It's the way? Okay.
Yeah,
I look
it's
forward
what
to
she-
Kyle playing.
yeah. So because even Kinsel got annoyed with it. And he wasn't playing it. He was listening to me being whispered at. He was like, "What is she doing? She needs to stop doing that." I was like, "No, I warned you about this." Just all game, she just whispers to herself.
Yes.
Yes. Control's cool. It's fun. I'm glad I jumped into it. It's been good to.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice. So did you ever play Quantum Break?
No, I didn't.
So is this going to make you want to
No.
go back to it?
I don't know nothing about Quantum Break.
Same people.
I heard that. That's what Kinsman said. He said, "Oh, because he'd never played it before as well. He's going to play it too."
Oh, I
yeah,
think you'll like
exactly.
it.
Yeah, no, he liked it. He liked the look of it. He wasn't sure about the puzzles though. He thought the puzzles might be a bit annoying. They are a bit annoying sometimes, but they're not. I don't know. They were annoying, but I managed to work it out. So I've not actually used. Have I used Google at all? Oh, once because I was trying to jump across a gap and I couldn't work it out, and I didn't have levitate yet.
Yep. It's in some ways the ability points that you pick up as a Metroidvania. Sometimes you just can't until later.
Yeah, well, that's because I was like, well, this is because I felt like I could be able to jump over this gap by running and jumping, and I was just kind of short, but I wasn't really that short. And I was like, this is really weird. So I go, right, how did you do it? They get levitate. I was like, oh, okay. So I literally did a mission and got levitate next mission, and then went back and did it.
Yep.
Well, I just had one more mission to actually get levitate on the main missions. So
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
easy answer.
yeah, get levitate. I was like, oh,
Get
and then
levitate.
then I floated everywhere.
It'll probably
It's-
solve a lot of problems if you could just float everywhere.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and also I never got myself stuck though by floating because I went the wrong way one time, and I floated off this cliff, and I was like, because it's in a room that's all twisty. It's like a twisty room. You might remember. You walk through, it's all twisty. And there's a big fight. It's quite a difficult fight. I think a couple goes out. I think you're fighting
I'd
maybe
have
the
to see it.
engineer or something there, or something like that you're fighting. But the room's kind of twisted as you're going through. There's all kind of furniture stuff as you're going through.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes, I think so.
So don't go forward and keep going, because at the end of it there's a cliff, and you jump off the cliff, and then it's really hard. Because I got levitate, I was like, oh, this is sweet. So I jumped off the cliff, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute. I had to climb up the wall, half up the wall, and then levitate and jump. And yeah, nearly didn't come out of there. I was like, how am I going to get out of this? This is going to be really bad. I could be stuck here forever. I was like, they can't design it that badly in this game, can they? And they just made it really difficult.
That'll serve you right for trying to levitate off a cliff.
I know, I saw white light. I went towards a white light.
Oh. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, no wonder you're going to die.
I know, exactly, yeah. Because I was like, how am I going to get out of this? I thought, well, I have to kill myself, but then I'm stuck in an area with nothing to kill myself with.
Oh, yeah. And you can't just sit down and starve to death slowly.
No. Or shoot yourself, or blow yourself up with a rocket launcher, or anything like that. What do you think of the guns?
This is going to turn into the Control podcast.
This is what you forced me to do. You want me to play for like one or two games, then this is what happens. I play 1-2 games for a week, and then I have questions.
Yeah, I like them. I think you have to be versatile because some of the challenges are based on shoot so many people with this gun.
That's right.
So,
Yes. Yeah. Machine gun. There's a machine. I like the first gun you get. I like that one a lot. The pistol kind of gun.
And you can upgrade them, which is cool.
Yes. I also like the piercing one, which is quite good for baddies, big baddies. The one that takes the shields out.
Yep.
But
Yep,
it's
kind
hard
of
to aim.
snipery.
Sniper, yeah, harder to aim, but it does do a lot of damage if you don't die while shooting at them, because it takes a while to aim.
Yep.
And I found the controls a bit confusing because X is change weapon. So of course, years of playing Y change weapon made me really confused, and Y is punch. So I stand next to somebody to change my weapon to like the piercing one, or from piercing to the shotgun, the handgun, and I punched the person. I was like, no, didn't want to punch them. That's not going to hurt them.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Every time I'm going punch. Oh, X. That's right. Okay.
Someone's just standing there minding their own business, and you're patting your pockets and you punch them in the
Punch
face.
them. No, they're shooting me, and I'm gonna die.
okay.
So I need to shoot them back. Punching them does not kill them necessarily. This is the
Okay,
problem.
so they're not just minding their own business.
No, they're
So
actually
they're not
shooting
like
me.
one of the good guys you've rescued.
No.
I see.
No.
Okay. That makes it less embarrassing.
Yeah, no. They're trying to shoot you. You swing at them from a distance.
Oh,
Brilliant.
well, you're just intimidating them. Look, I'll punch you.
Look at me. Yes.
I don't need guns.
Same controls as Anthem. Yeah, it is same as controls as Anthem, actually. That's a good point.
Interesting. So, everyone play
Control.
Control. Sounds
Play
like
Control,
a
it's
great
fun.
game. Man. Well, it might go onto my shortlist for October then.
It's
since
well paced. It's a good pace into the
Controls
game.
creepy.
It does just plod through and yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. And now, Simone, do you want to tell us what's happening in the XboxCast household in The Sims? I've been
Yes.
eagerly awaiting this for weeks.
Odd.
For weeks, Carl.
For a
For
week.
weeks.
For weeks.
It felt like weeks.
It has kind of felt like weeks. Okay, so where to start? Kyle,
Oh no.
do you remember last week how I kept getting jealous and concerned about our relationship?
Yep.
It turns out it's because you like women and men.
Oh, what? When did this happen?
I'm not sure. It's not something you can set yourself, but apparently Kyle just loves everybody, and is open to all types of compliments.
Compliments.
So no wonder I'm concerned.
Well, I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean that answers that question.
So we need. What proof have you had of this behavior?
Okay, so Kyle and Noel have become really good friends, and I got a little. It was just a little UI thing to click. They've learned a lot about each other, And so I thought, okay,
I'm sure they
so there's this little notebook where you can look at the people you know and what you know about them.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went over to Kyle's part of Noel's notebook, it said Kyle's interests, men/women.
Did I have a little heart or no?
No, I think it's scarred for life that we have to worry about.
Oh, that's right. I thought it was Scott. Oh, yeah.
It is. Scarred is the flirty one. Speaking of, in real life, when we take showers, it's just normal showers, right? But in The Sims, you can have a quick shower, which makes you feel energetic. You can have a thoughtful shower, which means you leave the shower feeling inspired. So go write a book, play an instrument, basically. And the other thing you can do is have a steamy shower. And when you finish that shower, you come out feeling flirty.
Oh.
And Scarred for Life only has steamy showers, it seems. But what I've done for Scarred, though, is because he used to be a kitchen hand before he became a businessman. So I've chosen the career for him to be a chef.
Cool.
Which means that all he wants to do is just make really good meals all the time, even when nobody's hungry.
Excellent. Wasn't it one of the guys liked food, though, didn't they?
Yeah, it's him. He's the glutton.
Oh, it's a
So,
glutton. Oh, okay.
As soon as he gets just a little bit hungry, he becomes agitated and not flirty, actually. It's the only time he's not flirty is when he's hungry.
That's amazing.
So yeah, now there's some interesting dynamics. There's a few people I don't really have a lot to say about, not because they're boring, but because some people have very interesting relationships. All right. Now, if you recall from last week, Kyle's career is he's a criminal.
Yep.
Right? He was the ringleader.
Not just Carl, though.
Not just Kyle, me as well. Me as well. But this pertains specifically to Kyle. Now, Kyle has had a promotion. I don't remember what his new position is. But as you do things in the game and play, your characters develop likes and dislikes. They realize I dislike fixing the shower. I really like jogging. And these are random, so I didn't set them. They just happen. And as part of Kyle's goals to becoming a better criminal, he needs to perform lots of mischief.
Okay.
Okay. And it didn't take long for Kyle Sim to decide he really doesn't like mischief. And now this is a legitimate trait. So now that he's realized he doesn't like mischief, if he's having a good chat with someone, one of the chat options is to agree with the person he's talking about how much he dislikes mischief. And then he goes ahead and creates mischief.
What?
Right? So now I'm trying to work out whether I should change Kyle's career or whether... I mean, Kyle, you don't like mischief, but you're a criminal. What are you going to do? Are you going to change career or are you just going to...
Do you think he's like undercover mischief or something? He's actually a police. You should make him a copper.
A cop?
He understands mischief but doesn't like it.
Now that would be interesting. Change Kyle's career to a cop.
Oh, that'll be great. I can get behind that.
That'll be interesting because I'm still a criminal. And he knows it.
Oh, yeah, see? Inside man, inside job.
Exactly. Okay, I'll have a look. I'm not sure if cop is an option, but I will have a look. Now, this doesn't end here.
Oh, God.
Noel is a very interesting character.
Is this in The Sims or in real life?
Oh, both, Carl. Now, I like, in my head canon, no one really knows that Kyle and I are criminals. That's what I imagine. However, Noel seems to have this sixth sense about a criminal being in the house. And he's quite sensitive to that person being around, and he gets really, really tense.
That's amazing.
So Noel doesn't like Kyle?
But he doesn't know that he doesn't like Kyle.
Okay.
He just wanders around feeling tense, knowing that there's a criminal about. But he doesn't do anything about it or confront it in any way. He just walks around feeling tense.
Just living tense.
Right.
It's very strange.
Now, every time I get Noel and Lee to chat, they just end up disliking each other.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think it doesn't help that one of Lee's traits is just mean.
So sensitive
So they
Noel
can
doesn't
be
like
having-
mean Lee.
Correct. So they can just be having a normal conversation and Lee will say something mean and Noel's just like, ugh. Now, it's a good example of Noel is sensitive, so he can tell when there's a criminal in the house. And then every time Lee gets close, Noel just gets angry. Really, really angry. And you hover over his little moodlet is what they're called. And it says Noel's feeling really angry and bitter towards somebody near him.
Oh, excellent.
And I'm like, right, Lee, get out of here. Go practice some music. So the other thing I've bought is a stand-up mic so Lee can practice his stand-up comedy.
Excellent, thanks.
You're not very good yet.
It takes practice.
It does take practice. So yes, Lee is pursuing their entertainer career.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and we're both criminals. Scarred is professional chef. Noel is a computer whiz. Lone Star is also an entertainer. Gary, I can't quite remember.
Gary doesn't do anything. He probably just
Unemployed
lays
Gary.
around. Unemployed Gary, yeah.
Jester is still a secret agent. And no, Gary is also an entertainer. So we've actually got 3 people in the entertainment industry.
Of course.
Oh,
Of
In the
course.
big
they're
gay
all
house.
waiters.
In the big gay house, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's okay. See, the interesting thing I found is on the weekends, everyone hangs out, but I can't do anything exciting because no money's coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody gets money once a day coming in. So in the weekend, stuff's really boring because I can't buy anything. And that makes Kyle sad because Kyle gets happy when I buy things.
It's
In
just like
fact,
real life.
one of his requests, because the Sims can have requests that make them happy, Kyle's request is like, I want a pool. Even if it's just one by one, I just want water in the ground. And I'm thinking, Kyle, we don't have money for a pool.
You can't afford walls. No pool.
Exactly.
You can't afford
Exactly.
windows.
I'm
you-
getting windows.
Are you getting windows? Okay, cool.
I will.
This is exciting.
I will
Be able
get
to-
the windows.
Be able to see outside.
That's right. That's right.
People will be able to see me perform.
Yes. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I've got a guitar now. Gary and you, Lee, have both progressed to learning how to play the blues.
Oh, nice, nice. Well, that's the basis for most music, so that's good.
It is good. It's like level 2, right?
Mm.
Yeah. And Lone Star's practicing his charisma by talking to himself in the mirror.
Of course he is. Makes complete sense.
Absolutely. Giving himself pep talks and such.
That's amazing.
As other people come into the household, do you ever get like random third
Yes.
parties in? You do, okay.
Yeah, and not by accident, because Lone Star is really outgoing and he's a bro. That reminds me, his career, he wants to be a friend of the world. So he just wants to make friends with everybody.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a bit hippie or something.
Oh, yeah, well, that too, probably. So every time someone walks past that he hasn't seen, he'll just introduce himself. And then they come into the house. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then they judge
Right.
us for how we live.
Now,
commune.
last thing that I've just remembered is Jester is absolutely obsessed with chess.
Ah,
Absolutely obsessed. He'll be sleeping and he will cue, as soon as he wakes up, he's going to go play chess. And that is no input by me. It's just chess time all the time, unless he's sleeping or at work.
do you have trouble getting them all to work on time? Because I always
Sometimes.
I always find they get distracted or don't go to bed. That's actually half the issue. And then they're really grumpy in the morning, or won't eat the food, or won't have a shower, and then you just go, and then they lose their job. That's normally how. And then I quit.
Well, Lee, you can't wait to quit. You'll be very happy.
Oh, that's right.
when you
Yes,
quit your
that's
next-
very true. So I haven't got fired yet. Then
No, you haven't. You haven't. There was
Disappointing.
one day that you missed work because you wanted to have a shower instead.
of course,
I couldn't seem to force you. You're just like, nope, it's shower time.
time.
All day, every day.
All day, every day. So yeah, I think that's about it in a nutshell.
Life in the Xbox cast house just ticks on.
I think we need
right.
more screenshots because you did post one this week
Yeah.
and it was very empty because it's just zoomed out. There's nothing in the room.
Yes.
There's like 8 beds and a wall, or whatever it is.
Big room.
I took a few videos yesterday, but they didn't upload. So when they do, it's Kyle and myself cooking. Kyle's a terrible cook. You'll see in the video. And then one of
It's
the
just like
other,
real life, Carl.
he's got the spatula and he's flipping toast,
Oh, of
and then
course.
it lands on the element, and he goes whoops, and he picks it up with his fingers.
It is freaking Kyle. That's exactly what Kyle would do. Oops.
He picks it up with his fingers, puts it back in the pan, and goes.
No one saw.
And the other video is Lone Star has invited someone into the house, and we're all sitting on the couch, very awkwardly, actually, listening to, I think it's Lee tell a joke.
It must be really good then.
We'll see.
Must be funny.
We'll
Must be
see.
funny. Because I want to see
And-
interactions between the people, like when Noel doesn't like me, or when I don't know
Yes.
Gary is annoying somebody or something like that. That's what we want to see.
That's right. There's a video mode which takes out the HUD, but I have to know something's going to happen. Otherwise, it's quite.
I think
it's an
we'll allow
ugly
you.
video.
You can have HUDs. It's fine. Because it's all very quick, isn't it? Like you can't exactly rewind it back and play it, so you just have to hit screenshot randomly when it happens. Well, you can pause it, I guess,
Well-
can't you? You could use pause and.
Oh yeah, but sometimes you realize something funny is happening while it's happening.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I'm excited. I want to see these windows.
Yes, I also want to see these windows, and hopefully we get some walls between the beds.
So you can
Yeah.
Scard and hang out. That's why.
Yeah, well,
Well,
And
the
peace and
problem is
quiet.
they're single beds. So what can you do?
Isn't that one double?
Yeah, but I've actually assigned that bed to Kyle and myself, so no one sleeps in there.
do the other beds? Are the Sims going to the other beds?
Yeah, yeah. They're
Oh,
all
they-
they're free for all.
Okay.
So
Is it really? So anyone just sleeps in any bed? There's no kind of organised.
nothing is organized. No,
is
we're
organised.
very very poor.
It
Liz.
sounds like a commune. That's what it sounds like.
It is a commune. We're poor, but we should thank Jester because he's the businessman. He brings in all the money. We
Excellent.
can't thank you, Lee, because you keep wanting to quit your job and try something new
I do jokes.
and do jokes. Lee makes the least amount of money in the household.
I'm so proud of myself. That's good.
Because we're criminals, we should be bringing in the most.
Yeah, that does make no sense.
I think we're really low rung in the business. I don't know what a ringleader is, but it's not high up. It's rookie.
How disappointing. I was
Yeah,
hoping we could go rob some banks or something.
maybe that's coming, but I don't think we make as much money as Jester, who's a secret agent.
That's a pity, because the criminals should make more than the legitimate guys.
Only if they're
I
good
think-
criminals, though.
Oh, yeah.
I think if you're having to keep your entire job a secret by the government will give you money to keep a secret. Whereas if you're a criminal, it's kind of like being a contractor. Sometimes you win big and sometimes you get nothing.
And so you can lose. Although you
Sometimes
go
you
to
lose.
prison sometimes, which contractors don't necessarily do as much, but
That's right.
As much.
as much.
They still do.
They sometimes do, but less chance.
Yeah. So that's us really. I think I want to get us a bigger TV, but I think windows are more important. Everyone's normal state it tends to be uncomfortable, and that's because they don't like the decor. The house is ugly, and so everyone just walks around feeling really.
Well, there's no wallpaper. There's no carpets. There's a carpet. It's all just grey,
No,
isn't it? No.
That's
Yep.
right. But Lee, you got to commit to that job, man.
Hey,
I need the money.
I'm becoming a comedian, actually, darling.
Getting there. Sometimes you sit at the computer and you just write jokes for ages.
Well, there you go. I'm getting my material right, haven't I? I can't just,
One last thing. I did mention that Jester is obsessed with chess, but you can play with other people and have a legitimate game, and the poor man never wins. It's absolutely legit, and he's played 2 games now. I want to say one was definitely with Noel, and the other one was either Noel again or Kyle, and Noel always wins. Yeah.
Interesting. Noel's
Poor
too
man.
clever for his own good.
Yeah, he's very smart. He sits there doing programming for fun. He knows how to make plugins now, and he knows how to hack.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
Yeah.
recruit him to the criminal empire.
Yeah, sounds like it.
But Kyle, he's really tense when he's around criminals. I don't think it'll be a good one for him.
He can just live life on the tense edge.
Shame.
Tense edge.
Yeah,
Shame,
the
shame.
tense
But then he
edge.
gets sad. And then the only thing he wants to do is go to his bed and cry it out. And that's a legit thing.
That's so funny. You just go
yeah.
cry it out.
Cry it out.
Oh, man. Well, we wait and see what The Sims brings. It's going to be quite fun, I think.
The only person I haven't talked much about is probably Gary. And Gary seems to just want to make friends with everybody.
No.
When you look at his wants, he's like, I want to chat to Lee. I want to chat to Jester. I want to chat to Simone. Cool, okay, you go do
Simone, what are you up to when you're in the game?
that. What am I up to? Gosh, nothing exciting, really. I chat to people and try and make them happy. I have problems with Kyle being bisexual. Otherwise, I just go to work and mop up other people's mess, it seems.
Oh, that's right. You're the clean freak. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the clean freak.
Excellent.
I'm the clean freak and Jester's the perfectionist.
God.
Interesting. What a strange household to live in.
Sorry, Gary's the perfectionist. We have a few perfectionists in the house.
Oh, okay.
Jester and Gary are the perfectionists, which means if you say, okay, play the guitar, they spend ages on it. Whereas Lee's just like, this sounds okay. This sounds okay. And everyone in the house, if you play badly, they start getting tense because it's bad music. And Lee's like, that's okay. This is how I get better. Just does not care.
Man. Yeah. Well, art imitates life, doesn't it?
There we go.
Is that right? Yeah.
So back to your backlog, I'm struggling through Breathedge.
Yeah.
Struggling.
Struggling through
We could have
Breathedge.
finished it by now.
I'm 3 hours into this game, and right. So the pros are. Oh wait, let's start with the cons. So the cons are the inventory management is the worst I've ever seen in any game.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Interesting is not a word I'd use.
You played it, Lee.
I've played a bit of it. Yeah, I played a few hours. Yeah.
So the way it does inventory management is you craft suitcases, and then you can install these suitcases. And by installing the suitcases, all he does is just throw it on the ground. And then you open the suitcase, and it's got 18 or 20 slots, but it's a row of 2, and it just goes along. So you can't ever see everything in the suitcase. You get to see about 6 or 8 things in the suitcase, and then you have to scroll to start seeing things.
Wow.
So inventory management's shocking. And I have 3 suitcases full of nonsense now.
Why?
Gotta
How
just-
do you have so much stuff? That's amazing.
I like collecting things. I go outside and I get some stuff, put it in my pocket, take it back. You never know what you might need.
Do you not make it into stuff like food and...
Sometimes I do.
Okay.
But the annoying thing is, if it's in the suitcase, you then can't craft it, even though the suitcase is on the crafting table. You have to take the stuff out of the suitcase, put it in your pockets, and then you can make it.
See, I have not used any suitcases in that games. It's interesting. I just kind of use the pockets, which had about 20 slots in maybe.
Yeah, I pick up everything.
Ah, okay.
If something's floating in my way, I pick it up and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
And if it needs to be broken apart, I break it apart and put it in my pocket.
Wait, what do you do with the humans you come across?
You can't break them apart. You just look at them.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. That you
Yes.
can't break them apart and put them in your pocket.
Kingsman says, Carl, I leave everything in piles on the ground.
But you forget, Kyle's very tidy. He's a very tidy man.
I like to keep things organized.
He does.
Mostly. So, yeah, I put things in suitcases. I have 3 suitcases now. I have no idea what suitcase contains what anymore. But
Oh,
you just...
no.
Yep.
It's
so,
kind of like Minecraft, where you need
So you
signs
put a
above
chest.
the chest.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the chest for my food. And then you
Yeah.
forget
That's
where
right.
you put that chest. Yeah.
Or you make the,
Yeah.
the thing in Minecraft with the button, and so you push it and a piece of fish comes out.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
can just eat some fish. And then you know, push button, get food. And then you just need to remember to restock the food. Easy. So inventory management is terrible. Every time you look at something different, your suit pops up and tries to make a joke or tries to be funny. And it's just painful. Oh my word. So turn that on to mute. That's just nonsense. And the most frustrating thing about this game is that if it wasn't trying so hard to be funny, there's actually a very decent survival game buried in it.
Okay. Did you say that's the pro?
That's the
That's like
con
a
is you
half
have to
pro.
filter through bad inventory management, terrible, just over the top, beating you over the head. This is funny, laugh now, ha ha, you know, like the cue the audience clap and laugh signs.
Canned laughter.
Yeah. And if you can dig through all of that and just get into the core of the game, it's a pretty decent survival game.
Okay.
It doesn't hold your hand a lot. It holds your hand in the beginning to do things, but once you get past the hand holding, you just have to deal with the stupid suit making jokes about just about everything you find.
He's trying to be helpful.
Oh, he's not. And then the one thing I noticed with this game is if
Suit
you're
hate.
busy doing something else, that woman that keeps texting you, babe,
Yes.
she'll text you, but she's only got so many amounts of texts, and then she just starts recycling the texts. So you go, oh yeah, that was, it made me almost chuckle. And then by the 10th time you read it, you go, oh yeah. Like one of the things she says is that if you really want to help me, this is paraphrased, if you really want to help me, you'll explode your body in space because the blood and bits of human will attract the emergency services quicker and you'll be my hero. And I'm like,
Yep. That's
ha ha ha, that's so funny, lol. Oh. And then by the 10th time she says it, you're just like, go into the options menu. You cannot turn these texts off. It's just frustrating.
And you never reply to her, right?
No, you never
can't.
reply.
You can't.
No.
Do you not have fingers? Just a chicken?
It doesn't really work that way. I don't think there's no text to type. What do we call it?
Yeah.
Speech to type.
So yeah. And then
Wait, so you don't have fingers? You
No,
actually
you have
don't have
fingers.
fingers? You
You
only
have
have a
You
chicken?
do, but you don't have any way to contact her, do you? At no point do you
Yeah.
get an option to contact her.
yeah,
Right. It's a game thing. Okay.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the game thing.
It's like someone's hacking you and sending you virus emails, almost like spoof emails. That's what it feels
Yeah.
like to start with.
And she writes like a Russian without missing vowels and
That's right,
consonants and
exactly.
things like
That's
that.
why it's
So-
like spam email, isn't it? Because it's just
Yeah.
all spelled badly and doesn't make any sense.
yeah.
Like a Nigerian.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly like a Nigerian email.
Yes.
So yeah, there's that. And then when the game runs out of funny things to say or do, it's like insert chicken here.
So how far are you
Is it
into
what
the
it
game?
says?
Where are you in the game then? Are you just taking ages? Because I haven't got any. I've not had this issues of repeating jokes.
Oh man,
Are
so
you just
I'm about-
taking ages and it's
I'm
just
3
games?
hours in. I've gotten the scanner. I've gone to the part where you see it. You go to like a child's sort of creche thing that was part of the spaceship that's exploded, and then the joke is there's an astronaut on a rocking horse, and then you scan the body or something, and the suit goes, "Luckily that this is a full-grown human male on the rocking horse and not a child, or we'll be in legal trouble."
Because you touched it?
No, because then it's a dead child that's exploded on the spaceship. And
Oh,
so it makes them look bad, you know?
Right. Yes.
So what's your next mission? Because there's always something to do, isn't there? Next, mine is to go really far away.
Yeah, so that's the current mission, is to go
Yeah.
really far away. But now I need to build up little bases to get to that really far away.
Well, you go and find all the oxygen things. Oxygen.
Yeah, so making the
Pockets.
oxygen things and make oxygen tanks that you go towards and all the
And
rest.
carry the oxygen things that you shoot into your face to give yourself oxygen.
Yeah, oxygen candles.
Candles.
And
That's
then
it.
you get the So one of the things is you get a condom and you put that onto your suit, and that gives you more oxygen.
Yep.
And then the upgrade for that is just 2 condoms you put on your suit to give you more oxygen. And then the suit says something funny about it, and you're supposed to laugh if you're a teenage boy, I suppose. But it's frustrating because the survival part of it is quite interesting. And it could be a really good survival game if the humor was a little bit understated, and if that wasn't so every little thing you do, here's a funny joke, here's a this, here's a that, and it just wears you down.
Okay, so it's very in your face, and you would prefer something a little bit more subtle.
Yeah, it's the clown with the pie getting thrown into the face. You know, you see that as a kid and you kill yourself laughing. As an adult, you go, I hope you didn't break his nose.
Yep.
You know, your priorities change a bit as an adult.
Your thought is probably, I wonder how much he gets paid.
Yeah, or it's like, man, is that pie tasty? Why don't they just eat it?
What a waste of a pie.
Yeah, see? Different thoughts. But it's, if you could just, if there was an option to turn off your suit talking, to turn off those stupid text messages until they were relevant, then, you know, it would be sparse. Then the humor would be sparse. Then it would probably be a bit funnier, because then it would appear in all the rest. Like, it would appear at random moments rather than you've found another body. Here's a quick quip about the body. Oh, you found this. Like, one of the things is you pick up the underpants, and then the suit says, I hope you're not going to wear this on the outside, or something like that.
Right.
You go, yes, I'm not going to wear this on the outside. Like, it's just, the humor is so annoying. So if you've ever watched the trailer and the humor's made you groan, that's the entire game so far. That's my 3 hours in the game has just been one long groan while trying to just get through a survival game.
So, you should read the chat, what Kinsman says, because I think it's actually working, what they're trying to do.
They're just trying to annoy the living daylights out of them.
Until the end, yeah.
Okay, well, it's going to work because I'm not going to finish this game. I'm so close to just saying, I'm done. I'm just deleting it. Because it's so browbeating over the top. If there was, all I want to do, just turn off the stupid suit making quips.
Oh, really? Okay, yep, that's the main thing. Just
Like,
the...
it's everything you do. And like, it tells you, do this or you'll be depressed. But if you do this, you'll still be depressed. Ha 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 ha. No, it's not funny.
So deep.
Oh, it's so bad. So, yeah.
So how far have you got to go then?
I don't know. My mission is currently to get to the excavation point, evacuation point, where they'll pick me up. Like
Kinsman
the joke
says
is,
you're about 10% into the game now.
wow. So yeah.
Which is why I asked how much you'd done, because I don't think I've spent 3 hours in that game and I've done that much.
Yeah, but I was exploring all around. So I go from the spaceship out in like a spiral, picking up things, looking around.
Yeah, okay, I haven't done all that. That's why you've got suitcases full of stuff then. Okay.
Yeah, it's an exploration game and a survival game, so I'm treating it as such. You kind of clear around your spaceship to build stuff on the basis thinking that the stuff closest to your ship is the stuff that you need right now. The stuff further away is stuff you'll need later on. And so as you need to explore further away,
Have you tried to run and go for the long distance thing, see how far you get?
Yeah, I get to about that children's playground nursery thing that's exploded on the side of an asteroid, and then your oxygen is running out at that stage.
I froze to death, actually.
Oh. What happens when you die?
You go back to save. I think it's regen a save.
Okay, so it just reloads the save.
Yeah. Because I was like, right, I'm going to go for it and see how far I can get.
Oh, yep.
Because I had some of those oxygen things with me. I had those oxygen candles. I was right, I'm just going to go and just hitting them. And then all of a sudden it goes, you kind of get all this icy stuff on the visor.
Yep.
And then more icy stuff. And then you can't see. And then you die.
Interesting.
Okay, let's do let's get a little bit of context. I'd be interested to know, Kyle, and I have an idea, I have a short list in my mind of what games you have found funny so far.
See, I was thinking about this
Doom.
the other day. Yeah, Doom is a funny game. That's a laugh a minute. I was thinking about this the other day and wondering what funny games are there?
Do you find things funny?
I do. I have a great sense of humor.
Other than yourself.
Okay, shall I tell you my short list then?
Okay.
Sunset Overdrive.
That was funny.
And I think those that know that you like Sunset Overdrive might see some similarities in Breathedge, because it's slapstick, but it's witty, whereas
Yeah.
Breathedge does not appear witty. You liked that 2D game that you played for April Achievement Challenge with the medicine side of things. It had a strange name that started with a vowel.
Oh, was that where you do the using the stars or something? Was it?
Oh yeah, Astroglacia or something.
Astrogid
Astrogasta or something.
or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, that was funny.
And you laughed at some of the one-liners in Man-Eater.
Yeah. So Man Eater was fun to watch because the one-liners, haha, funny, but to play it for like 8 hours, I think it would fall into the same trap Breathedge does.
Yeah.
Is that the humor is the same, it doesn't change.
Yep.
And
Have you
that's the
played
one
Outer
thing-
Worlds?
Yeah. Some of the humor in that is really good. But that humor is kind of twisted as well. It's not slapstick.
He also didn't play for very long.
I've got like 16 hours in that game.
Have you not completed it then? You didn't complete it.
The Outer Worlds. Oh,
The
that's
Outer
the...
Worlds.
The Outer Worlds is the one where it's one of the achievements is to fly the spaceship into the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do that by making yourself super dumb.
Yep. Just brilliant.
yeah.
See, that's funny. That's clever.
Yeah,
You like
see-
that's clever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's clever. Or the guy that you
Yeah.
meet with the space head on, and he can't take the space head off
That's
because
right.
he's contractually obliged.
He wants to sell you his space heads, doesn't he? So he's trying to sell them
Yeah.
to you.
And he sells the one to you, and then he like gets really deep, and the next time you visit him, they're like, no, he went for some personality reconditioning, and he's just fine. He loves his hat. He's never going to take the head off.
Yeah.
And you go, that's funny in a twisted and dark way, making fun of like the corporations.
Yeah.
It's a mature kind of humor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than a teenage humor.
Hmm.
Yep, witty is the difference, I think, between good
Yeah.
and bad.
Witty and play on words and things like that is
Yep.
more fun than par in face equals funny.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves is sometimes funny. That's sometimes quite good.
Sea of Thieves is hilarious.
I
But
don't think Sea of Thieves is funny,
I
but
love
that's
it.
just me.
I love it because you're making your own fun in Sea of Thieves. You're making it funny with the people you play with.
I don't play with funny people.
Maybe I should be funny the next time we play Sea of Thieves.
You only play with Carl, don't you, as well, which is interesting. And Lee. So. Oh dear.
So yeah.
We have lots of fun in Sea of Thieves when we role play.
Yes, that's always lots of fun.
That's good fun.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Breathedge. I don't know how much longer I can put myself through it. I'm gonna just push ahead and see if I can go. It's a good excuse to put on some music and just treat it like a survival game rather than pay attention to what the suit is telling me. 'Cause
Yeah.
it just gets painful after a while.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that's only 3 hours in. I can't imagine doing it for like another 24 or however long this is going to take.
It's not a long game. It's not that long game.
It's what, 8 to 12 hours or so?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
Well,
I feel like you're doing it long though because you're playing it as a survival game, not as a linear kind of story game, which is what it is actually.
Actually, it's
Okay.
probably true, Carl. Maybe you're taking a bit longer than you should.
That's where all the
Okay.
jokes are repeating because they've run out of stuff. They're like, you should be further along, but you're not, so you're not triggering all the linear stuff.
okay, fine. Well, I'll
No, just
maybe
because
I'll
I've not
treat it-
heard any repeating at all from her. She pops up and it's like, oh, this interesting. So whatever she says, blah blah, and then I go on to the next bit.
Well, I had a look to Dad how long you've played. You've played for an hour and 10 minutes or something.
Oh, there you go. And I've got as far as you. So
Yeah, so you've just gone straight ahead.
yeah, which is I think how you're supposed to play it, not.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
if it's 8 to 10 hours, I've done 10% like you. So an
Yeah.
hour and whatever is about right, isn't it?
Interesting. Okay, so
Yeah.
in other words, this survival game is not a survival game.
No.
No, it's a linear story wrapped around a little bit of survival at the beginning.
Okay.
Kingsman is wondering whether maybe you're being a bit too cautious.
Well, you're in space.
I know, but it's not a sim.
No, but you still die. You still run out of oxygen.
Oxygen, yeah. But that just forces you to go back and then kind of fix whatever you've done and then go back out again. It's not to it's not to put stuff in your suitcase, it's to kind of finish doing whatever you're supposed to be doing.
If they didn't want you to collect stuff, why is it all lying around? It's the same question I have in Cyberpunk, and it's like, all the other games. If they didn't want me to pick up everything in this room, why do they put everything in this room?
Oh my god. You are a worry, mate.
You pick up everything and then you can't walk.
Carl.
That's every game.
Carl, just think, the quicker you finish Breathedge, the quicker you can go into Chorus. And
Good
that's
idea.
that's a serious space game.
Yeah, that seems better with more whispers.
Whispering, yes, because I like it.
Exactly. Oh, well. So, Mr. Lee, you've still got some back to your backlog games, or are those not back to backlog games?
Yeah.
Are they?
I also played. Actually, no,
Far
Anthem's
Cry.
not. I want to talk about Anthem really quickly because it's still cool, and Kingsman's been playing it. But he told me not to play with him because I steal all his kills. That's what he said to me, which is very sad.
Well, fair enough.
Aw.
You are kind of OP'd, aren't you?
We love you, Lee.
Nah, don't think anyone does. I wanted to play that game with everybody. No one wants to play with me except Diabolic Jester's the only person who played with me. I am OP, but I said to him, I'll just sit back and I would help you. If you're about to die, I will come in and just take off a few guys that are annoying you and let you get all the kills. I just like hanging out in the game.
The thing is that that game is very easy.
I jumped
So
into
he's
it and
not
actually
going
played
to
it.
have he's not going to have any problems.
He will when he goes into some of the like the raids and stuff like that. He'll need a bit of help with that. The high level
Okay,
stuff, he
raids-
needs a bit of help.
Raids are different, but anything story wise,
Oh sure,
he's not going to have a problem.
yeah, no, but I like hanging out in it. I was like, nope,
Come
Sorry.
play with us.
I will play with you. Invite me and I will play. I love that game. I reinstalled it again. It's awesome.
Nice.
He was complaining he gets disconnected all the time though. He was getting disconnected constantly playing the game.
Interesting. We noticed that at
interesting.
some point when we were playing.
Ah, because he had to repeat missions all the time because they kept kicking him out of a mission. He did the same mission like 4 times, I think he said.
Oh,
So they kept
okay,
kicking him out.
yeah. That's not right.
Getting quite angry.
Oh, I can imagine.
Hmm.
That's not very good. Maybe they're slowly
No.
shutting down the servers.
Yeah, maybe
and
there's
he just
a
happens to be
server.
on the servers that he's on.
That's right. They're following him as he goes on the server, and it's like, yeah,
Amazing.
There were a few times we had to repeat missions, or Kyle got progress towards the mission and I didn't, so we had to redo it.
Mm.
But we enjoyed the game so much we didn't really notice or mind.
Yeah, we
It
didn't
was
mind.
just fun to play.
yeah, it's fun. I dug around in it. I was playing on normal mode because I couldn't remember how to play it, and I was killing things quite quickly. I was like, okay, so I just need to, yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing we found, is that things, even when we upped the difficulty, it wasn't very hard.
Well, there's a difficulty cap. We can only increase the difficulty once we once we get to a certain level, which we're not at yet.
Yeah, there's
Then
a
we
legendary master. What do they call it? There's a legendary one or
Heroic?
something. Heroic, maybe. Yeah, heroic is it? And that's hard. Like that, you need help with that one. Like the raids are properly hard.
Cool.
Yeah.
I look forward to that. I like hard raids.
Yeah, no, these
Yeah.
are like you die a lot, and then you
We've-
lots of swearing, and then you start again. Like that's all hard.
We've played raids with Perky Turkey, and that was good fun.
Yeah.
Rescuing his bum all the time, to be honest.
Well, of course. It's because he was fishing.
Yep.
So yeah, hit me up. I like playing that game. Anybody, hit me up. I like playing that game. Made me sad. So Far Cry 3. So
yes.
Yes.
I jumped into this initially because Kinsman and who was? Oh, it was Kinsman actually. We're trying to get the multiplayer because the servers are shutting down.
Yes.
Maybe this month. I'm not sure. Who knows? I get told they're shut down. Someone says, "Do you want to help me?" I was like, "Sure." And I want to play the single player anyway, so it's kind of a good excuse to jump in there. They're really, really hard, the multiplayer missions, because I think they're designed for 4 people, and it's just me and Kinsman. And at some points, you could kind of get to a point you find fine, and then you get to a bit that's in the middle, and there's 4 things coming at you from different ways. And we're playing it on casual, which is the lowest level, and we're dying, like we're struggling to keep up. And my mini map kept breaking all the time as well. So I'd get killed by someone from behind me, and Kinsman's going, "Are you not looking at your mini map?" Yeah, I'm looking at my map. There's nothing on my mini map. There's a guy behind you. I'm like, I cannot see the guy on my mini map. So the mini map's broken.
Ah, that's annoying.
Yeah, his was fine, I think, because he kept telling me where they were after I'd been killed, which was helpful. And also ran out of bullets all the time as well. So you have to and this is casual, so you kind of think you don't have to manage your bullets, you have to manage your health, but you have to manage all these things because it's kind of difficult. Because I think it is designed for 4 people, not for 2. It's cool. It's fun. It's fun. It's quite stressful, but quite fun.
Okay.
You know, because once you complete it, you're like, wow, we did 2 missions and must have taken us maybe an hour each, probably. That's what it felt like. Like we spent a couple hours playing that game and did 2 missions.
Jeez, that's a bit of a while.
Yeah. The missions are not short. Like there's a reasonable amount to them.
How long does it take to finish the game?
I don't know. Maybe it's like 15, 20 hours. I'm not sure actually.
So is this
Not too
actually
bad.
going
We
through
did
the
3.
story?
Okay, we did 3 missions.
missions.
I'm not sure if they are story missions. No, because it's an open world.
Okay. So then how do you progress in the story of the game, or how do you get to the end?
So so I started the game as well. I played a single player, but because I wanted a break from control. Control's really stressful.
It's
Very
so
tense.
difficult.
Yeah, you have to really concentrate when you're playing it. Because a problem is that hiss keeps coming back all the time. So you can't. At no point can you just keep wandering around going, "I've been here before. This is fine. I can just relax." Because at any time you can get attacked. Yeah, so it's quite stressful. And then you die in some stupid area. Like, oh my god. So anyway, so that's control because it doesn't actually. It keeps redoing all the hisses all the time. They come back
Okay.
even after cleaned areas.
Yes, they do. So
Yes.
back to Far Cry 3.
Yes.
Do I understand that you're going around with a bow and arrow, or do you have guns? I haven't played any Far Cry games.
Guns. You can get a
Guns.
bow and arrow in this one. So
Okay.
how it starts is you're on holiday in some kind of, I don't know, it's almost like a Jamaica sort of place, like a sort of an island place or something like that. And
Like Bali or something?
Bali, yeah. But there's Kiwi guys there. There's Kiwi
Yes.
actors in it.
Yeah,
You
so
played this
Bali's
game,
pretty close. It's like what?
Yeah, I guess,
Maybe
yeah.
even Fiji or
Someone says
Samoa.
Kiora to you and all that. Like, it's so
Yeah,
funny. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
great.
So funny. Yeah, so you start off, you have your mates, you and your brother, 2 brothers and a mate, I think, and a girl, and you get kidnapped by these drug lord types that run the islands. And the first thing you do is you and your older brother escape from this area, and then it's you trying to rescue everybody. I'm keeping it quite loose on what I'm saying because there's a whole story behind it. And you kind of start off with a pistol, and then you kind of go and get money by doing stuff, and it all kind of gets you into doing hunting just because you make stuff for yourself. Like you're meant to make a wallet, so you got to kill pigs. It's that sort of thing.
Wait, why do you need a wallet? Do you have money?
To have money, you need money
Where
to
do you
buy
get
guns.
money from?
From robbing things, from looking in boxes.
Robbing things.
Robbing things. Yeah, you're literally logging in boxes everywhere. Like there's, it's Ubisoft, so you have to climb on top of the tower, and that opens up the area, and then you see what's in there. No, it literally is
Really?
Assassin's Creed, but
Oh,
with,
wow.
Assassin's Creed with guns.
with guns. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And that's the one where you upgrade yourself by the tattoo, hey?
yeah, that's right. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you get this cool tribal tattoo, and in
Yeah,
order
yeah.
to unlock abilities, you get new tattoos on it.
Hey, that's cool.
It is
It's
cool.
very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, it's cool.
So it's quite an old game. You're playing the 360 version on backwards
Yeah,
compat?
that's all there is. Yeah, I don't think there's a. Is there a
How does it-
remaster? Is there?
No, I just wondered if there was an Xbox One version.
I don't think so. I think it's too old.
No, I think it's
Okay.
old. I don't think they've ever
And-
picked it up.
How's it holding up?
It's all right.
Yeah.
All right. I've seen better, I'd say. It's 2012 it is, because we were talking about it yesterday.
No way. So that's 10 years old.
10 years old, yeah, and it does look its age a bit, yeah. It looks better than Duke Nukem, I'd say that, which is basically the same age.
But I mean, that's not hard, is it?
No, any game looks better than Duke Nukem in the last 20 years, probably, yeah.
Including Duke
In Duke
Nukem
Nukem
98.
looks better than Duke Nukem, yeah. It's fine, it plays okay. It's difficult, though, because you kind of start off, and you kind of expect to be just, like, gently brought into games. It gives you a pistol, which is fine, and then you do one mission, which is fine, and then all of a sudden it just dumps you on top of this hill and goes, and there you go.
Yeah,
You're like,
good luck.
Ah, okay. So you're kind of walking around thinking it can't be that bad, and then you notice there's a roadblock, which you look at, that's weird. And then I went up this hill, and then I got surrounded by these people and got killed. I was like, okay, so this is like within 10-15 minutes of me walking around on my own, I got killed. Okay, they're not being gentle. These guys will get you, and they'll kill you quite quickly. So then you're not
Just like
sneaking.
Warcraft.
Isn't it
Yeah.
called Primal?
No,
There's
it's
one
Far
of
Cry
Primal.
3.
No, it's Far Cry 3. Far Cry Primal is on the same engine, is that right? Or is 4?
No,
Same world.
Far Cry 4 is
4 is
Primal.
a Primal. No, it's not the same world, it's
Oh.
the same engine.
Sorry.
Yeah, so no, there is a thing, because Far Cry 5 had Far Cry
New Dawn.
New Dawn, which was the same engine, but not really
the
the
same
same
map.
game. The same
Yeah.
map, it wasn't the same game, though.
And then, Far Cry 4 is the Primal map. And then
Yep.
Far Cry 3 has the Far Cry Blood Dragon.
Blood Dragon, that's right, which you got for free.
Yeah.
on Games
which
Club all
is,
the time.
you're basically in an 80s movie.
Yes.
And you use dinosaurs with lasers on them to attack bases.
Well, I've
Yes.
never heard of that Far Cry. I've heard of all the others. They sound familiar.
Yep.
The Blood Dragon started this whole Far Cry using the same map, but with a different story. The whole, TikTok version of Far Cry.
TikTok. Wow.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
Far Cry 3, Tok, Far Cry
Oh,
Blood
yeah,
Dragon.
I'm with you. Yes, because TikTok used to have another meaning, didn't it?
Oh,
Yes.
the flip and flop, almost like a TikTok or
Yes,
something.
there we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Carl, why did
High
you
and
look
low.
at me confused?
Because
You
he's
just
thinking
reminded
TikTok dancing or something, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
me. Yeah, I remember learning it at school, I think. It's
Oh, that's
TikTok.
iPhones. iPhones are TikTok, aren't they?
That's right.
Yeah. CPUs
right.
used to do TikTok.
There we go.
Yes.
So
There
yeah.
we go.
I'm
Carl
not
used
going
to
not
do
crazy.
crazy.
TikToks. You are a little bit crazy.
But is Far Cry 3 fun? Is it fun 10 years later?
It's kind of yes. I think it's a bit different. I had to kind of I was in very much control mode at the time, so I had to kind of get my head out of that mode
Ah, yes.
and get back
Ubisoft
into
mode.
Ubisoft mode. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Which is the map is full of vomit, icon
Yeah,
vomit.
yeah. That's right. Yeah, exactly.
And
And you just go right. I've got to get to the height of the tower first.
Yep.
Before I do anything else in this area. And one of them was like, you have to go to this house, which is over here. But I was like, well, the tower's down here. So I'll go down to the tower, open up the area, and then go up to the house. And then trigger the mission, the story. I rescued somebody. Great. And the achievements are things like these. There's these, what do they call them? Strongholds almost, basically. So you go in and take it out, and there's like all the enemies look after this house. You take it out, and you take the house back again. There's an achievement for taking out like 10 of those. I think there's a whole bunch of these mini little missions that you do. That you run around doing. It's fine. It's fine. I will just go through and probably mainline as much as possible, but I know Ubisoft will drag me in and kill me.
Yep. That's what Ubisoft does.
It does. It
It's
sucks
just-
me in.
Look at these icons over here. You haven't touched these
know.
icons over here. Do you want to go to these icons over here? Have you climbed this tall thing to look at new icons
That's
over
right.
here?
Oh, don't you love it though?
Yeah,
I
no,
love
do.
it.
I do. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Forza 4, Forza 5 are the same.
Yep, and The Witcher.
And The Witcher, yep.
It's just
Although I mainlined most of The Witcher because I just like, I know I'm going to die in this game if I get sucked into every single side mission. So,
Yeah, and we gave ourselves a month, right?
yeah.
Carl,
yeah,
why
yeah.
do you say no? Do you not like that?
I like small icon vomit. Not like Ubisoft where it's just like you climb a
It's
tower
everywhere.
and then you can't see the map because it's just all these icons on
So
top. And you're
Forza
like,
5, have you seen Forza 5? It's insane on Forza
Yeah.
5.
Forza
4 is the
4.
same.
Oh man, you start off Forza 4 and it pops a couple icons down. You go, oh, this is easy. I can handle this. Go off to those ones. 6 more appear. Okay, do those 6. 12 more appear. Okay, do those 12. The 5,000 icons appear. The whole map is opened up, and you just go, oh wow, oh, there's a lot to do.
What you need to do is buy the treasure map at the beginning, and then you have all of it at the beginning, and then it's really exciting because then you've got all these places to go.
I don't know. I like little icons that you can manage, and then those icons, when you're done, they disappear, and new ones replace them.
I taught Tony how to use the filter button on Forza because she had the same issue. She was actually going, I can't work out how to do this. I was like, just filter it. Let's go filter and then do that as a mission, and then you'll be fine.
Yep.
Use the filter button.
Does Far Cry 3 have a filter on its
I don't know.
map?
It's fine at the moment. It's not that bad because I've only had 2 areas opened up, maybe 3 areas opened up, so it's not too bad. And I'm still kind of learning and still building my gear up, and because they kind of kill a crocodile and you make a backpack, and it's that sort of thing. So yeah, no, seriously, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going around and upgrading my gear so I'm stronger. Because first fight I had, I died quite quickly. I thought I need to upgrade my gear and be
yes.
better at this. So
So how does a backpack help?
carry more stuff. I don't know. I have no idea. I just use an example.
You're like, I died super quick, so I'm building a backpack to
that's
put my
right,
water
yes.
bottle in.
Yes, but you can get so you have what do you call it? You can make stuff out of the plants, like to heal yourself.
Oh, yes.
So a good thing to have a bigger belt, so you can carry more healy things, or you can actually carry things that will protect you from fire and protect you from and help you hunt as well. There's a whole bunch of things you can build, like medicine stuff you can build.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, plus more bullets you can hold, and all that sort of stuff. So
So it all has its benefits.
all has its benefits. All stuff that doesn't help you in the main mission because you still got to. Oh, there was a whole trippy mission as well. Second mission doing drugs, mushrooms. That was fun.
That's
The whole
different.
thing just went trippy. I was like, "What the hell's going on here?" And all the screens started moving around, and yeah. So I can,
Sounds incredible.
it's cool. It's fun.
Okay.
I
And
don't
you're
know.
playing multiplayer, eh?
Yeah, just to get them because there's 4, 5. I think there's 5 multiplayer missions to do.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just jump in and do them, and they're up to 4 people.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And it gives you can choose 1 or 4 people, or just do random. So we just do random, then you get a person, and depending on who you got, it's depending on what they say. And there's a lot of swearing.
Ah, yes. Yes, there is.
So much swearing in this game. So we did the multiplayer. I streamed it. I was like, don't know if I could stream this game because literally everyone swears. If you shoot them once, they swear. If you kill them, they swear somehow. If you kill their mate, they swear. If you get shot, you swear. Like, it's just swearing constantly.
Swearing on death.
Swearing on death. Yes.
Oh, that sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh well. So you're gonna finish those missions in Far Cry 3?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, I might just do. It might be quite a long one, so I may just do that and then jump into something like Crisis and do that, and then jump back into Far Cry and just do this. Just kind of flip flop for the year, for the month. I've got a few games I want to play, so Crisis is definitely on the list.
Oh yeah, Crisis Remastered.
Crisis Remastered. Duke Nukem to complete. I've done about 10 missions, 8 missions or something in Duke Nukem, so I think there's 20.
Okay.
So I'll plow through that and do the main missions and
just suffer through Duke Nukem and say, "Yep, I've played this game."
It's Duke Nukem again. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and then Blacklist. Because he keeps telling me he wants to play Blacklist because it's coming off multiplayer.
Man.
I've not heard of it.
It's who is it? Come on, Kinsman, who is it? I can't remember.
So you do know that the point of August is to play games that are on your backlog.
Yeah, well, I've got the game Blacklist, so because I think
And
it
you
was Game
haven't
for Gold,
started it.
and I haven't started it, so officially it's on my blacklist.
How the heck do you
Splinter
have these
Cell.
games?
You get random games all the time. Do you not pick up random games randomly, like when they're cheap?
Well,
Don't you pick up random games randomly?
Random games?
No, I don't. I don't find
Oh.
games lying on the side of the road.
I do all the
I
time.
just pick up a random Xbox box going, oh
The
yeah, I'll
Far
just
Cry
put
games,
this-
like the Far Cry games, all have been on Games for Gold at some point. I'm sure.
Have they? I don't
sure
think
they
I
have.
own Far Cry 3.
I've definitely, yeah. Well, yes,
Well, yeah.
yes, I have got it. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, good luck with that. You're playing a lot of shooty games this month.
Shooty games. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Actually,
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
need to break it up. Next month is going to be a different month. You're going to have to go for something
know.
different.
what other games on my list? I had a list of games I was going to start, didn't I?
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
you
I should
did.
revisit that list.
Good idea.
Oh, see, I've got like Doom 2016 Doom I've never played as well. Which
my word.
I actually brought on disc because it was cheap somewhere. I was like, oh, that's cheap. I'll pick that up to play it at some point. And then it came on Game Pass, obviously, because that's how it works. But
So you're playing like Driver, San Francisco?
oh, Driver San Francisco, yeah.
And you could be playing Doom. That
I've never
sounds
started
like-
Doom though, but I could play it this month now because I've never actually played it before. So
Oh man, you know that dude in Indiana Jones that says you have chosen poorly.
have you played Driver San Francisco though?
I've watched you play. It looks chaotic.
It looks like fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, it looks like fun, but it's
See,
not
that's another
Doom.
game. I don't remember buying that game, but I remember playing it back in 2011 when I got it for somewhere. I brought it or it was cheap or something. I went, oh yeah, that's on sale. I'll pick that up. I need a racing car game,
And it's just appeared.
and it's just appeared. Yeah, so I bought that game on digital, and because Kinsman's got it on disc. He's actually got it on disc. He's like, I don't know where you got that on digital because I've got it on disc. Because that's
Okay.
how old the game is. It's pre-digital almost.
Man.
So it would have been on a sale at some point.
So you just picked it up on a sale, as one does.
Yeah, it was $5 probably. I was like, oh, $5, $10. Yeah, that's cool. That looks like fun.
Oh yeah.
Racing cars.
Racing cars, chaos. What's not
Chaos.
to like? Oh, brilliant. So last game for me for this this episode is No Man's Sky. Simone and I jumped in for a bit to play around, and they've got this new update where
Wait a minute.
NPCs.
I'm sure you said to me you're playing back to your backlog games. Like games we
Well-
don't start.
Well,
Won't you just give me stick about that?
you played Anthem. You started Anthem, so I'm just following your lead. here.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Continue, sorry.
So, in this new update, NPCs can mine asteroids. And the way you mine asteroids in No Man's Sky is you shoot them with your bullets.
That's right, and you're
And
playing,
then-
and you're flying around.
Yes. And sometimes NPCs will fly in between you and the asteroid you're mining, and you shoot an
Oh,
NPC.
no.
And then they decide to attack you. And that's not a good look. Because then they decide to come after you, and you have to fight them, and your standing decreases.
Yes. Because you can't run away.
No,
Right.
because they block your pulse engine, so you can't escape. And they come after you quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Sounds like The Witcher, where everyone hates you, Simone.
Well, you enter the village and they all
They just
scream.
hiss at you. Yeah, that's right. It's the same thing. Was this when you multiplayer with Simone? Was Simone the problem, maybe?
I don't know. Simone was there, I think. She
Yeah,
was
well-
just watching me get attacked,
There you go, see?
And hissing at him, yeah.
And hissing at him, yeah.
as one does. But another interesting thing is that as your standing goes up with the Korvax or with the Gek or whatever, there's certain requests you can make of the NPCs. So I found this base, and there was a Corvax person, one of the robot-looking guys wandering around. And so you strike up a conversation with him because, I mean, why not? And he had a fossil. He had found this fossil thing that he was super proud of. And you're talking to him, and he basically tells you this fossil's worth a lot of money on the market, but its true value is only known to scientists because it shows the history of the planet you're on. Now, you know, it could just be procedurally generated history. No one really cares. But one of the options are you can then choose to ask him for the fossil because you're like, hey, I'm a big deal with the Corvax. Can you give me the fossil? Or you can choose to, and then he'll say to you, right, are you going to sell the fossil for money, or are you a scientist and do you want the fossil for scientific purposes? And then your options are, yeah, I'm going to go sell it and I'm going to get the money. Or you can tell him, actually, no, I'm not a scientist. I don't need your fossil. You keep it. It's worth more to you. And depending how you answer affects your standing with not only him as an individual, but with the actual Corvax people.
Right.
So I said to him, look, dude, I'm not a scientist. If you gave me the fossil, I'm just going to go sell it because I like money. And he's like, thank you for your honesty. We appreciate the fact that you are looking out for us type thing. And then my standing went up an entire level, which takes a while to grind out if you know how much levels go up and down in the game.
Right.
But it's just an interesting idea to put moral questions in this space game. You know, I'm a space person. I like building space houses in my spaceship. And then they start putting these little things. And it's got nothing to do with the story. It's got nothing to do with the gameplay. It's just this random interaction.
Well, it kind of has, because then later on interactions change, don't they?
Yeah.
So it does affect stuff.
Who would have known, right? You just think, I'm good standing with the
Do you
Corvax.
think
they give me
Starfield's
better
going to
stuff.
add this?
I hope it does. I hope Starfield steals a lot of No Man's Sky's ideas. And you puts the Bethesda bugs all over it.
That's right, makes it all grey. Yeah.
Grey and brown. And the one where you chat to the NPC and after the chat he flies off into space. You know, just
It just takes off.
the model, like, you know, with the Skyrim dragon. Have you seen that one where the guy kills the dragon and the dragon just ends up flying away?
Yeah,
Just
it's fantastic.
ragdolling. Oh, too good. But yeah, just an interesting little interaction in No Man's Sky. I thought, man, these guys, I mean, they've been working on it for 6 years now. They've just added a lot of stuff to this.
They're getting there. Nearly finished it.
Yeah, it's nearly out of beta.
Yep. Getting there. It's like Chrome, isn't it? Wasn't Chrome in beta for 15 years or something?
Yeah, it was. And then it got to like version 1, and then within a year it was up to version 100 or something. They're like, right, version 1 is just a test. Version 2 will fix it.
That's right.
Yep.
No, it's very cool. So yeah, No Man's Sky continues to impress me with what they've done.
I haven't jumped out of the game for ages, but then it scares me a little bit, so that's why I've not jumped into it.
Oh man, if
Fair
you see me
enough.
online, come jump in. I have a storage container now, so you can put your stuff in
I've
it.
got a house. I've got a house, bro.
Yeah, I got a house too, but I've got a storage container next to my house
Oh, okay.
because the storage container is as big as the house.
Is it one of those electrified one that you have to have power on to get into and
Yeah.
out of? Yeah, I've got one of those too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Come
have
move to my
batteries
base.
and like power loading things and a room.
There we go. Come to
Oh.
my base. We can build a big base.
Yes.
We can put our storage containers next to each other.
Yes.
Carl's like, come live with me, Lee. Just like we
hang
do
out.
in The Sims.
That's right. I only have
we
one
can
bed.
we can actually have walls in our No Man's Sky house.
Do you want some windows?
Yeah, I have all the windows.
Easy. Let's not invite Simone. She doesn't do windows.
Well, do you want Lee? Because he doesn't bring in much money.
Really?
That's true.
It's true.
Wow.
He'll
Because
still be entertaining though. He can play bad guitar, bad space guitar.
Space guitar.
space guitar. Everyone loves space guitar.
Just
But-
sounds warm.
yeah, I was thinking like Artful Escape. Actually, that sort of guitar.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
some good space guitar.
Yeah, some fretting.
Artful Escape. Brilliant. Well, I think that's all our games that we have for you guys tonight, unless anyone's hiding any up their sleeve.
I have not. No.
No sleeves.
No
Ah.
sleeves.
Simone is clever. Right, so I think that's us for tonight. Remember, guys, we do Screenshot of the Week. I just remembered that the listeners probably don't realize that we do Screenshot of the Week, so it's time we told them about it. We have this little competition in our Discord where you can submit screenshots, and each week people vote on them using watermelons. And in that episode, that little 5 or 10 minutes where we look at the screenshots, see who won for the week, that goes up onto YouTube. It doesn't get published as an audio podcast. It lives on YouTube, and you guys can watch it there and see who's won and vote for it. And then the screenshots go onto our website. And in theory, they're supposed to be updated, but we haven't updated them in a while, so we still need to get around to that. But yeah, the screenshots go live on the website. They live on YouTube, so check it out.
Insta as well, on there, Instagram? Don't you post them on
Sometimes.
Instagram? Yeah.
Sometimes they make their way to Instagram. They're slowly creeping all over the web.
Simone's just very quiet.
No, we stopped doing the Instagram things because it was a lot of work and no one cared.
Didn't you have like 500 views or 1,000 views on one of the Instagram posts, though?
Yeah, no, the reels are
Reels.
different.
Oh,
That's
okay.
working
Videos.
quite well.
Yeah.
The
Instagram
posts
pushes Reels.
themselves. That's
Yeah.
right. Instagram is all about them reels.
Yep.
Okay. Snapchat.
No longer
or whatever
about
it is.
photos
They
anymore.
want to do with TikTok, don't they?
Yes, they do. So yeah, check it out. Check out Screenshot of the Week on YouTube. And also, if you think you take good screenshots, jump into our Discord, send us some screenshots, and let's see what the voting public thinks.
Well, the Discord channel, but yeah.
Well, yeah, the Discord people who are a little bit weird, but we love them for it.
We love them.
I'll let you know. This week is actually quite exciting. We've broken the record for the amount of votes
It's
on one
ridiculous.
screenshot.
It's ridiculous, but even across the whole lot, isn't it? There's tons of votes.
Yep.
That's
No,
exciting.
it's been a really, really good week.
Excellent. So yeah, that's our show for this week, guys. Remember to give us your time, talent, or treasure, whichever one you have the most of. We will gladly accept. And join us in our Discord. Check us out on our website. We tweet. We have Instagram, kinda. We do all sorts of other fun things. Just check it out. And
We
Mr. Lee,
stream on Twitch. We stream on YouTube
Yeah,
every week as
that's
well. Come on.
what I missed.
Yeah,
Our episodes
you
go on
always
to
forget that.
YouTube. Our
We stream
episodes go
live on YouTube as well, so you can watch
We
us.
do, yeah. But if you miss us, if you miss seeing our faces, you can always see our faces on YouTube. We have the VODs up there from the episodes we record, and yeah,
Also, I've been releasing the 300 interviews separately as well over
Oh,
the
yes.
last like 2 or 3 weeks. So I think they're all
Nice.
done now. They're all up there,
Oh, good
including
job.
interesting one from us. Our half an hour we talked between people. We had
Oh,
quite
yeah.
a good conversation and showed a bunch of pictures of us when we first started. That was quite cool.
so that's always worth having a look. Seeing where we started, that's great.
Yeah, it's an interesting conversation.
And that was to celebrate our 300th episode. Jeez, it's only taken 6 years.
5 years. Yeah, 5
Yep.
years.
Maths. No one can maths at this time of night. So, Mr. Lee, where can they find you?
I am Lee Howard on Twitter and on Xbox, and Lee Howard25 on Twitch. Excuse the swearing in my last stream. Oh no, my
Oh.
stream 2 streams ago. It wasn't my fault. I had no idea.
Now we know. Go to Lee's Twitch stream if you want, if you're feeling edgy.
Yeah, if you want to watch some Far Cry 3 swearing, then or swear classed, or what you want to call it, then jump in.
Swear death.
Yeah.
And Simone.
I am Jim Bean NZ on Xbox and Twitter.
And you can find me at Zarkras on Xbox and Twitter.
Wait, I need 6 more. I think 6 more followers.
6 more followers on,
On
your
To
your
get to
personal
50.
Twitch.
Yeah,
All
get
right.
to 50.
Lee's always plugging his personal Twitch.
Yes.
I'm surprised your Twitter banner isn't,
Just
6
follow me
followers
on
away
Twitch.
from affiliate.
That's right. The countdown, yeah. Maybe I should change it. That's a good idea. I could just change this podcast to have like my Twitch count in the front of our faces. Well, your
You
faces.
could.
Yeah.
You
You
could.
could. It'll be hilarious.
Or
And
subliminal
also-
messages, like flicking up every so often, like really quickly. So people don't know what they're reading.
Split second, so that
Yeah.
you dream,
That's right. You got a flashy
subscribing.
like subscribe to Lee Howard. Subscribe to Lee
Yeah,
Howard
that's
25.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. That'll be
I
interesting.
don't know if that works with words. I think it needs to be a picture.
Oh no, it'd been reverse. I'll just get it in reverse. Sound like the devil, doesn't it? Don't you say stuff in reverse and then it kind of sticks or something? Isn't there a whole?
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's.
Okay.
I think that's a myth.
So,
Oh, okay.
so Lee,
I was
release
going
this
to
podcast
yeah, in reverse. I was going to
in
yeah.
reverse, and
Yeah,
then a
yeah.
whole bunch of people will listen to it, go, "What the heck is that?" And then suddenly just start following us around everywhere.
Brilliant. We can have a cult.
Nice. I like it. The Xbox cult.
Xbox cult. I'll get the website quick.
Yeah, quick, get the URL.
Get the URL. Yeah.
So thank you guys for hanging out, and thanks for listening to us. We've been the Xbox Cast, and we will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night. Brilliant.
I noticed you guys didn't react, so I thought, okay, well, this is good. We can stay focused.
I had no idea.
Because, yes, we got raided.
Oh, cool. PS2
I know,
Fat Boy.
yeah, PS2 Fat Boy. I know you raided us, and I looked and it was 8. I was like, oh, okay, there's not that many people. But obviously
Yeah,
they
no,
all came
Twitch-
in later.
Twitch glitched for a second because they all came in, and then when I flicked back, we'd gone down to 8, and I thought, oof, okay. And then I clicked back again just a couple seconds later, and it
Oh,
went back up.
that's when I glanced at it and went, oh, yeah.
Nice.
Well, hello,
So,
everybody.
hello,
Jeez.
everyone. Welcome. I hope that was funny and entertaining. We're
Yeah,
going to do
welcome,
screenshot of the
welcome.
week.
Okay, I'm all ready, Lee. If you hop onto the OneDrive, I've created a folder called Special Mentions.
What? This is so crazy.
And then the winner is week 28, and we've also got a clip for week 28.
I'm glad you're organised because that's good.
They're in 3 different places, but if you want me to put them in the same place, just let me know. Whatever makes sense for you.
Well, I make it up as I go along, so it's fine. Where are they? See, I wasn't listening. I was doing something.
I wasn't
Okay.
listening.
Screenshot of the week. I've created a new folder called Special Mentions.
In where though?
In Screenshot of the week, there's a folder called Screenshot of the
Where
week.
is that?
In OneDrive.
Yeah, I know, but there must be inside and somewhere else, though, isn't it? Is it
Okay,
inside
the
captures or
Xbox
something?
Cast captures.
Captures. Okay, that was the
one
problem I had.
dash
Yeah, got you.
screenshots of the week.
Yep,
Special
Clips.
mentions.
got you.
Man, that was amazing to listen to.
I know, because I couldn't get past the first bit because I didn't know it was in captures. Maybe we should move it out of captures. Put its own little world.
Maybe.
I'm glad we're not all
Um,
disorganised.
Then you've got the winner, which is one folder back for
The
week
winner,
28.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Winner.
The winner.
For the winner.
For the winner.
Okay.
Okay, no. Lee, what was it last year? Perky Turkey was with us. Oh, it was a couple years ago. Oh no, it was when Jeremy was coming to visit. We went to a circus show, and the clown was doing something with balloons, right, Kyle?
Yes.
I'm sure he was.
And Jeremy was picked out of the crowd. And I don't recall. There were several people picked out of the crowd, and the clown was making them do tasks of some kind.
They had to ring bells in a certain order. He'd point them and they'll
That's
ring bells,
Yes,
and you'd make songs.
that's
then
right.
As they would get the thing wrong, he would throw something at them and they'd be kicked off stage.
Yeah, something like that. But someone got a prize at the end, and it was for the winner.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think Jeremy won.
I think
Because
so.
he gave him a balloon. He says, "For the winner." And then as Jeremy grabs the balloon, he pops it.
Or I think he let it die, or something. I don't know. It fizzled.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Have you dropped in a video inside my screen? So you have, yeah.
For the winner.
In the special mentions, you got a video in there, yeah.
That's right.
Okay, cool.
So guys, while they're busy getting themselves all sorted, tell us a bit about yourself.
What are you guys playing at the moment?
Yeah, what are you playing?
They must be focusing
know-
on completely on this, surely.
We know Perky Turkey's playing Shadow of War. We know that Emily is playing Near Replica. Is it Replica or Replicant?
Unt. A-U-N-T, isn't it? A-N-T at the end, I think. Unt.
Kingsman's playing Far Cry, I presume, if he's still awake. Who else was in that chat? Is Chili Dog joining back to your backlog? I guess she doesn't have a very long backlog.
No, she's been playing Forza and Anthem he's playing.
That's right, Kingsman. Thanks.
She's been playing press washer. What do we call it? Washing master.
Oh, yeah. Water Blaster Simulator
I'm thinking DLC for Forza.
for Chili.
No, I'm thinking DLC that should come out next for Forza is washing your car after with a pressure washer.
Ah, yeah. I saw your tweet.
I think that's amazing. I
don't
think
know,
can't
are
against
you-
that.
Are you supposed to pressure wash a car? I feel
Yes.
like you'd chip the paint off.
No, pressure washer's good. That's what you should
Okay.
use. Yeah, perfect.
But not if your car is rusty.
Rusty or made of paper. Because that doesn't work.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. All right, I'll change this
Next
to screenshot.
year, Chili will join. Cool. Sounds good. Are you ready, Lee?
Yes.
You've got the special mentions. You've got the 2 winners.
Yes.
Great.
I believe so, yes.
Let me know when you're ready.
Just checking something works. Yeah, that works. All right, I'm ready. Go for your life. I can hear Carl tapping away excitedly.
There we go.
Let me know when you're not making noise, Carl.
Okay, I've stopped making noise.
Hi guys, and welcome to week 28 of Screenshot of the Week, our weekly event where we compete against each other for watermelons. No,
What do you mean no? That's exactly what we do.
yeah, we're a little virtual photography club once a week. We have a special channel in our Discord where you can submit your screenshots from any game you're playing, and people will vote. And yes, there is a prize at the end of the year.
Ooh.
So, shall we begin with this week's winner? We've had a really exciting week. We have broken the record for the amount of votes on a single screenshot, which is pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
And-
really special screenshot, though.
A very worthy winner, if I may say so myself. That makes it sound like it's my screenshot, but it's not. Don't worry. I come in the special mentions. It's not me.
That
There
makes
we
a
go.
change.
There we go. So this screenshot is from one of our community members, Scarred for Life. He is our resident semi-champion, actually, but he's been falling behind lately because he's been busy working, which we can't really blame him for. This screenshot is from Ori, Will of the Wisps, isn't it? It's not the old one, it's a new one.
Yeah, it's the new Ori game.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know, actually. That's interesting.
Did you know it was Ori?
Yeah, I knew it was Ori, but I didn't know which one it was. I didn't know. I
Right.
didn't realise he was playing the new one.
How beautiful is this screenshot?
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? He dropped in quite a few shots like this.
He did,
He
eh?
did. And they all got a lot of love, actually. This screenshot reminds me of one of our early winners from Matty, I believe, who posted the, not the everlasting tree, the eternal tree in Elden Ring.
Oh, yes.
You remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
This reminds me of that, only hand-drawn.
Hand-drawn, yes.
Hand-drawn. So, yes, well done, Scarred. Well done. It's been, I think it's been 2 months since your last win. So I was quite excited to see that happen. Now, this particular screenshot got 9 votes, which is, I
Man.
think, what's the record we've had?
was-
7?
Yeah, or 7 or 8, I would have said, yeah.
7 or 8? So, well done, Scarred. It was unanimous. No. Is that the definition of unanimous?
It is, yeah, I think so.
It was a landslide.
Indeed.
Let's say that.
And the nice thing about this is that this screenshot looks amazing, but in motion, actually watching it move with the parallax effect on the background and everything would have been amazing
Really?
because of the art style and the background, like closer things to the screen move faster than the back. So you end up
Right.
with this really cool depth of field parallax effect going on. And I think to see
Cool.
it in motion would make this screenshot look terrible. Like,
Oh, you mean in comparison with,
yeah,
say, a clip?
in comparison, a clip would make it look amazing.
I
and
know,
then you
but
look at
only
the
if it was a
screenshot.
4K clip, though. That's a problem.
Yeah,
They're
it's got to
not
be a 4K clip,
Yeah, they're not 4K when they come out, are they?
Yeah,
which is a
that's
bit of
true.
annoying.
So well done, Scarred. We're going to move on to the special mentions because we had some other submissions this week that they were incredible. Some were not so incredible, and I'm pointing at myself there. But no, we've got some really, really good ones. So this screenshot here is from Shadow of War, from our bestie of besties, Perky Turkey, who has gotten really good at taking screenshots in the last.
He hasn't he?
Couple of
Finally bucked up
months.
his ideas.
Yeah. I love this one because of how crisp it is, how sharp it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, well done, Perky. I really like this one. I definitely voted for this one.
I don't understand
this-
this one. Kai,
This
what's
is great. So this is when things are attacking us. So pirates have appeared, and they are attacking us, and I've come in to save the day.
Yep.
happening? Okay.
And all he does is smack into them and rush
Oh,
off.
so that was Carl
That was
flying-
Kyle
flying.
smacking in.
flying. I need
bad
to put
guy.
my fingers up and flying. I see. Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't get what was
flying.
happening.
So
Flying.
there we go. You see, there's pirates, and they're busy attacking
Flying
Simone. So I'm
pirates.
coming to save the day.
Smash.
And-
That was really good.
Smash, and then I turn around and run away. I'm gone. I helped.
He really does zoom out of there.
It does real quick, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like
You're
he's
shooting me.
embarrassed. It's like he's embarrassed or something.
Yeah, it kind of it's the opposite of what cats do, right? Cats pretend it didn't happen. Carl's just like, right.
He's more like
I'm gonna
Odie.
let-
He's more like Odie than Garfield.
Yeah. I'm gonna let space swallow me up right now because that was embarrassing.
The Mr. Bean
Okay.
of spaceships.
So that clip was it's not the winner, but it was a it was one of the runner-ups.
Like that.
Mr. Bean of spaceships. That's amazing.
It's like bang in and then just look really weird and walk off again off the other side off the side of the set.
Too good.
Okay, so this screenshot is also from Scarred for Life, part of his, if you can call it Ori and Will of the Wisps theme or collection, I should say. So also beautiful, but I don't know. This one, I wouldn't say it wasn't actually the runner-up. Where we'll get to the runner-up, but it was just as beautiful. It got a lot of votes.
It is very pretty.
Pretty in red, right?
And this one was from Emily.
This one's from Emily. I added this one in because Kyle, look at those rocks.
Oh, they look great.
Those are some beautiful rocks.
This
Those rocks
game
look
is incredible.
great.
Like it's so. I watched it play for maybe an hour or so, and it was kind of cool because what it does when you go to new area, it does like a zoom around thing, and kind of gives you a look around the area when you do it.
Oh,
It's sort
that's
of
really
loads of
cool.
cool really depth to stuff, and everything's in the distance, and there's lots of good clouds and
Yeah.
real good detail to the game. I want to play it basically. That's what I thought when I was watching it. It looks really cool.
Oh man.
I'd be very interested when you play this game because you don't really do Japanese normally.
No, I don't know because I find them too much of a grind. Like I like Ubisoft games, but I find surprisingly Japanese games even more of a grind than Ubisoft ones. But the Japanese seem to
right.
love the grind, don't they? That's the problem.
They do.
More so
They
than
do.
Ubisoft.
That's right. This is going to sound really weird, but one of my favorite things about the UI in this game is that it looks like it's been drawn by hand. How the corners kind of overlap. You've got
Overlaps,
the
yeah.
health
It's like
and stuff,
someone's
and
done
you've
a
got the
pencil
mini-map.
mark over the top of something, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I really love it. I just think it's
It's also minimalist as well.
rustic.
It's very minimalist as well, which is nice.
minimalist. Yeah, it is.
So good.
But look
love
cool.
it.
It didn't look like too much grind in this game. Like it looked like it was actually a story and you kind of plodding along doing stuff.
Yeah,
Obviously,
like
find
white
the
people
boxes.
won't
Find
not
the boxes.
enjoy it.
White people.
Yeah,
This game.
this game.
This is Driver. There was
Yes.
a little bit of an argument during this, and this is why the screenshot's quite good.
Okay, yeah, tell us what's going on.
So I joined into this game after Shadow was playing Kingsman and Todd, I think was playing. Oh, okay, Todd. Yeah, he's on there.
Yes.
And they were doing this thing where you have to get an achievement, but you have to hold onto the tag for 10 seconds. And you have to do it 50 times or something, or 20 times, like a decent amount of times. Mm-hmm. And I came in and just took the tag
Right.
and didn't play ball. And I got
Yep.
I got accused of like not being very nice, and they were going to kick me from the game, and there was a whole big drama, and then they did nearly kick. There was just, and then the next game came along, and they were like, "If you don't behave, we will kick you." This is what they were saying to me. I was like, "All right, guys," because I think Kinsman was like 2 or 3 away from actually getting the achievement. So me coming in and stealing it annoyed him because then they had to start another game to then
Of
get
course.
the achievement. Yeah, so
You are the anti-achievement hunter, aren't you?
sometimes.
You're just like, if I can annoy achievement hunters, I am there like a pear.
Oh, you invited me into the game. Yeah, I'll come and play.
Yeah, I'll play. Play means fun, right?
Exactly.
We're going to do this for fun.
I'll play by
I'm
the
having
rules.
fun. Anyone else having fun? Yeah. Kingsman's
Oh,
kicked me out of
guys,
a game
I won.
before. Kingsman's actually kicked me out of a game before. I probably said before. Playing
Has he?
Minecraft Dungeons. And he'd found a spot where he was killing stuff to level up. And it was literally him stood on a corner in a map. And the things were walking towards him. He was killing them. And he's like, if you stand here, you get lots of XP. I was like, oh, yeah. So I did it for a while. I was like, what happens if I walk over here? He's like, come back. You're messing up the thing. I was like, okay, I came back. And then so then I accidentally pressed my super, which then knocked something over, which then stopped his thing happen, and he kicked me. He just kicked me out of the game. He said, I told you. I was like, yeah, but it was worth it, though. It's okay.
Oh, that does sound worth it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So boring, though. Stood there.
It's so easy to annoy an achievement hunter,
Yes.
right?
Yes. I did get the achievement in this game as well, so I was quite happy.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah.
That's
Good on
amazing.
you.
It was worth the trouble.
So this screenshot was taken by Shadowless Edge from Hall of Gamers podcast. So he doesn't often. Sorry, the driver.
The driver one.
screenshot.
I'm thinking the Sims one's does confuse me. There.
Sorry, the driver screenshot was taken by Shadowless Edge, and they were achievement hunting because the servers were going offline. And yeah, Shadow doesn't normally submit screenshots.
He won last week though, didn't he?
He did.
Oh,
He
did he?
But when he does very well. It's
Yes.
he's won 2 weeks already.
Oh,
So
impressive.
not bad at all.
And the next one.
And the next one.
Okay. So Kyle is the one that is shirtless here. He is my favorite sim character because he looks like real life Kyle.
Just Kyle walk around in a shirt.
Yeah, especially in summer. Yeah, see, it looks like him, doesn't it? That's me behind him, and that is our longtime friend and patron Gary, who is not impressed with the fact that Kyle is sitting on Facebook and he hasn't had a shower, and Gary just wants to eat some food in peace.
See, to me, that's like his shoes are on fire.
Yeah, but okay. So what you can't see in this Twitch version here is that Kyle is wearing bunny slippers.
I can see that. I can definitely see the bunny slippers.
Okay, so it's possible that
And at what point did you work out he was gay? Was it the pink bunny slippers? Kyle.
who Kyle?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, good point. Maybe they were
Could have been a clue.
canon-wise, they're
Yeah.
mine, and he's just stole them because he wants to impress Scarred for life.
Exactly, yes.
Exactly. So yeah, no, that could be Gary thinking his shoes are amazing.
Is it on fire?
Yeah, your shoes are fire, bro.
Exactly.
This shot, though.
This is so good.
This is Forza 5. It's a bit of a delay, isn't it? The problem. I changed the screen, and then there's
Yes,
a
you
big delay.
do. So
yeah.
you need to talk.
Yeah, sorry. I thought I was waiting. I thought it changed not that slow, but obviously it does. This is Forza 5, and it's Ahmed taking this shot, isn't it?
That's
Takes-
right. Yes,
takes
well
a
done,
lot
Ahmed.
A lot of good shots he does from Forza.
Absolutely beautiful, most beautiful car photographer we have.
Yes.
This is the shot that came runner-up to Scarred for Life.
I can see why.
Such a good shot.
Absolutely beautiful.
Flashing
Those shadows
mode.
look real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like it could be out like a press shot, you know? Something in a
Absolutely.
magazine.
Absolutely. So, what do you reckon, Carl? Because this is a Merc, yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yep.
the Merc AMG something or other. 63 is it? Or something?
I know nothing.
And you're a big fan of Mercs, eh, Carl?
I do like Merc.
I just saw that it was red and thought it was a Ferrari.
Excellent. Yep. Brilliant.
But well done, Ahmed. If Scarred had been too busy to post screenshots this week, you would have been the winner.
Oh,
Man.
that's interesting. And he
Yeah,
probably got a
isn't-
decent. He would have normally won, though, wouldn't he? How many votes did he actually get? He probably would have
5.
won 5. Oh, he would have been up there, wouldn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have 2 clips. No, one clip.
One more clip.
Oh, it's playing already. Let's just not do that because that's really loud.
Now
I
this
hate-
is the winner.
I hate these clips because they just random. Okay, so we're watching him race. This is quite a good car, and he lost. I think that Mini was
Rigged.
rigged. Yeah, it was stolen from him.
Oh, that's incredible.
He is behind the
So-
Mini. He is behind that Mini.
Yeah.
Right, play again. Now we'll know what's happening. We'll be ready to watch it, right?
That's
I'm gonna
right.
Try and pause it. He's definitely behind the Mini.
And this is Ducky 007 that we're referring to. Our
Yes,
resident
playing
PlayStation
Hot Wheels.
fan.
Yep. Our resident PlayStationer.
I don't know. It looks in front there, but I think he's behind.
So,
See, he's behind there.
yes, he is.
Yes, he is. But he pulls it together in the end.
I'm not convinced.
No, I think there's
I'm not convinced.
I think there's a frame missing somewhere. There's if
Does
that
the game-
frame in between. It just cheated.
Yeah.
Did the
Very
game?
sneaky. But, you know, if you ever meet Dave in real life, he's a very sneaky man.
Oh, well, this makes complete sense then.
Makes complete sense. So, I think, to be honest, I think we should get some commission for this. Not just this clip, but last week we talked a lot about Hot Wheels. And Ducky was in the chat that week and went out and bought the game straight after the
It's
podcast.
because of the guy that raided us. Because of
because of PS2
PS2
Fat
guy.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can split the commission. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give you some PS2 Fat Boy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we
okay.
don't mind. We don't mind sharing.
We're nice like that.
And all you guys have appeared randomly. Can you follow us as well, please? Because, you know.
No, guys, don't stress. We're not everybody's cup of tea. In fact, some of us are a bit annoying.
Yeah, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle.
Oof. On
So-
that note,
So, guys, thank you for watching Screenshot of the Week. This is week 28. We are past halfway through the year, but it's not too late to come out on top. If you think you could do better than the winners that you saw here, then come and hop into our Discord. We've got a channel just for screenshots. The limit is 7 a week, and everyone will vote, and your screenshot could be picked here. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, then yep, come and join.
We did
But-
get a new follower last week who does amateur photography on Xbox.
That's right,
drops
and we
in some
haven't
really cool
seen him
pictures.
since.
No, he got scared.
he did.
He saw
Poor guy.
the competition and was like, nope.
He
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
that's exactly.
Man, that Carl takes really good screenshots.
That's
I
right.
can't compete with that.
We have some, I reckon, almost professionals. They just don't know it yet.
Yeah, that's right.
But yes, no, the competition is for everyone.
Yeah.
Competition is for everyone. So yes, hop onto our Discord. The link is in our description, I believe,
It should be.
or otherwise it's on our website.
Go on the website. Find Discord / was it Discord / the XboxCast?
Discord.io.
IO, that's it.
Yeah. Discord.io / the XboxCast.
Yeah.
Or the XboxCast.co.nz
Yep.
Yep.
to find everything
Just
else.
Google the Xboxcast. We're there everywhere.
We're there and everywhere.
That's right. So thank you for your time tonight, guys, and give us a like if you enjoyed, and follow us if you love us.
Nice.
Goodbye and good night.
That's it. You all stuck around. It's good.
Well done, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Recording stopped.
Thanks, Berkey.
Cheers, Berkey. Good work. Good pictures, bro.
Yeah.
How far are
Yeah.
you away from finishing that game?
You
I'm
must
not-
be. There's so much in that game, but yeah. Thank you for joining, Emily.
Scar just got here.
Oh, hi!
You
Scott.
missed yourself winning
The whole episode was all about
Yeah,
you
we talked about you for like 20 minutes.
for ages.
for ages. In The Sims and winning the screenshot of the week and being flirty in The Sims.
Yes.
Yep, no, don't even get us started. Okay, chat, we're gonna do a raid. What game would you like to see? Or would you just like to see someone from Australia or New Zealand? That's okay, Emily. I should have been more onto it. I should have shouted out your Twitch actually, because you're streaming the game and it's super cool. Super cool to watch.
It is indeed.
Come on, Emily, stream it now so we can.
Yeah, jump on.
Okay, so since we talked a bit about Far Cry 3,
Oh, I'd be
I'm gonna
really,
see.
really surprised if someone's doing that, are they?
don't be surprised. Let's see, we've got a Russian, we've got a gay Russian.
How do you know is it gay Russian?
They've got the tag for LGBTQIA+.
Oh.
That just keeps getting longer and longer. Let's see. We've got a Russian dude that's playing it for the first time. Let me just see if he's speaking English. Probably not.
Find someone in Australia.
That's not English. Well, we've only got 5 to choose from. 3 of them are Russian. No, so we've, 3 of them are Russian and 2 are English. So let's try. This person's also playing it for
How
the first
about
time.
Control or something like that? Oh, it's Hot Wheels again.
Control's a good one.
Any requests in the chat room?
Fall Guys.
It's always Fall Guys. Multiverse, Fall Guys. Near Replicant?
Yeah, replicant.
There's 1.8 thousand people watching Stray.
Wow.
Oh, really? Is it interesting to watch?
No, I don't think so. But don't say that too loudly, because I think people will hate and hear you. Fall Guys It says Parky Turkey.
Okay, yep, I've got our person.
Okay.
Let's go. Mecha 4K.
Well, thanks, guys. This is awesome. There are so many people watching us.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Hope you tune in tomorrow night when we cover the news.
That's right. And the charts. Oh, I heard myself.
Yep, hold on a sec.
Oh, night, Tony. Lurking quietly in the background.
Yeah, we see that. We're
Okay,
watching you.
I can't raid this person because they only allow in-network raids, which is silly.
Hmm.
Dun,
What
dun, dun.
other games? Fall Guys? Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, Fall Guys is always fun.
Fall Guys is always
Stupid
fun.
game.
You love it.
Let's see if we have any Aussies or Kiwis. Man, there's a lot of Russians online at
Interesting.
the moment. Yeah. Okay, here we've got an Australian.
Is anyone in chat streaming as well?
Ah, this is always the fun part of the night.
It's not normally this hard, is it? It's weird.
Yeah.
Gosh, this is tricky.
What's going on?
Just trying to find someone good.
Does
All the
anyone in
people-
chat have any recommendations? People they know?
Hashtag like and follow.
Hashtag like and follow.
There's someone playing Neo here.
Alright, here we go.
Cool. Someone has found someone exciting to raid. So stick around, guys. Let's see who's exciting.
Subscriber only chat. That's fine.
Focus Oz.
It's annoying.
Oh well. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Let's see what's happening on this guy's channel. And remember, tomorrow night, same time, same bat channel. Join us for the news.
Yes, join us for the news.
We're going to go over all the Xbox news that's happened this past week.
Good night, guys.
Goodbye and good night.
See you.
Focus Oz. Is he interesting to listen to? He's got ads. Oh,
It's because he's a
yeah, affiliate.
affiliate. Yeah.
12,000 viewers or 12,000 followers, man. Oh well. Did you touch the website, Lee?
No, I've not been on the website. No. Why is it broken?
Front page is broken.
Oh no, I haven't been on there for ages.
Man.
I went on it. When did I go on it last? I went on it today because I went and copy and pasted all the text off it.
Oh yeah, okay, but you
For
didn't
the-
change anything.
No.